Smart way since
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be there, Trent. Real.
Characters.
You ran out of characters, bitches.
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, the champion. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to
This is one of my favorite moments on these streams. When they found a way to write a bigger message underneath.
It's a big week.
Hello.
It's a big week. It's a big week. It's a big week. It's a big week. It's a massive week. If we are serious about our chances, this week could define a generation. Shout out to whoever makes this biscuits. I don't know what the brand is, but these biscuits are amazing. I think they're French or something. So shout out to these guys. Cut the damn check. City lose. Arsenal lose. We're going to talk about City. Are they dependent on the BTEC Zubimendi? Are they dependent on De Bruyne? Or should we hold that Bournemouth Philip accountable for not being able to beat
We have to have a core discussion as well. We have to have a core discussion as well.
We'll bring in Law as well. Law can come in as well. So we're going to have that discussion. We're also going to talk about Arsenal. What has gone wrong? Why did your boy Arteta persist without Bournemouth's Trossard? Money Mace, tell me where you are, because there is a space free for you. Money Mace, you need to explain yourself, because Money Mace, you promised me that half into the space that Arsenal would win. You gave me assurances that Arsenal would win. I need you to explain that to me. And we're going to have a Salah discussion. I need Liverpool fans to tell me, why is Gerrard a greater Liverpool player than Salah if you don't count Scouse tax? Removing Scouse tax, what makes Gerrard a greater Liverpool player than Salah? Because Salah has everything that Gerrard doesn't, and Salah has never slept on a banana peel. It is what it is. And we're going to touch a bit about Amorim as well, new coach, and that's obviously bleeds into our Chelsea versus Man United prediction. I want to hear prediction from you guys. And I think I'll bring up the story in case you don't know. Marcelo's contract has been terminated because something happened that I've never actually seen before, really. And we'll get into that about how Marcelo's contract has been terminated. And yes, I'd take him as left back at Chelsea. I would do it either at Chelsea or for Nigeria. We needed a left back to qualify for the World Cup. It is what it is. So guys, it is what it is, guys. Like that video, subscribe if you're new. Get a meal, get a damn drink. If there's anything you wish to add to the show, please feel free to send in a Dubinsky. Remember, your Dubinskis and your Dubs chats help to keep this channel growing, and it helps me to keep my OnlyFans thing to Rachel fully subscribed. So,
one thing.
Oh,
please.
God. What?
No. Since we're talking about Man City, are we also going to talk about that Haaland chance that he missed in the 90s?
Yes. No. We're going to go by everything. So, there's only one place to start, and that's with my favorite manager of all time. So, guys, here's the thing. Before we actually get into all this, YSK, how much money did you bet on Haaland to get a 3-piece against Bournemouth?
Look,
Can we just go to the? Can we just,
YSK Jackson,
why-
I need a number. That's a very rude.
why do we need
argument
to? Why
there.
do we need to go here first?
No.
Just give me
YSK, I need a number. All I need from you now is a number. I don't need words. I just need a number. How much did you put on Haaland to get a 3-piece, or how many goals did you? What was your Haaland bet against Bournemouth? I just want to know. So I want to know how much you lost, so we can clown you.
Gamble responsibly, kids. That's what I was saying.
So is it in the hundreds or the thousands?
Hey, Chage, just go to the topic, bro. This guy, man.
All right, so guys, look, shocking. Now, you know
Can I
what?
speak on this?
Oh yeah, no, okay. You see, this is where I actually want to start with this, because first of all, well done to Bournemouth. You've done well. You're winning no Premier League, but to beat Arsenal and to beat Man City, that is excellent, more excellent. But what the discussion we have is because I feel attacked. I have been attacked on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I don't care whether that's Bournemouth's musketeers. It's called X. So it's called Twitter. I've been attacked on Twitter because people said, "How hope you bold Nigerian bomb respect Rodri," and this is why City need Rodri. Now, I don't care what anyone says. I do respect the BTEC Zubimendi. I respect him, and I realize the importance that the BTEC Zubimendi has for Man City. But correct me if I'm wrong. Was KDB playing in that game? I don't believe he was. I don't believe KDB was playing. So as much as they missed the BTEC Zubimendi, they also missed KDB, because Haaland, we know, has no first touch, can't dribble, has no tech, has never done a step over, has never dribbled in his life. He is reliant on KDB.
Still would go straight to Chelsea's starting 11.
Again, but still, remember, this is a slight expert show, PG. Haaland gets breastfed by KDB. Again, I don't mean to be explicit, but that's
That
in
is
the
a
footballing sense. In the footballing sense. In the footballing sense.
That's crazy.
That's actually a wild.
Okay, so AK, my thing is this: does this game show that Rodri is needed, Rodri KDB is needed, or scratch that? With all the money that you have obtained illegally, how can't you beat Bournemouth?
Yes. First of all, it is interesting that once Core Football TV decides to move to Man City, they suddenly turn bad. But
there is some truth to that. AK,
there is a core tax. There is a core tax.
Yeah.
So
is the core tax that big though? Like,
it's impacted every club he's gone to. So
yeah,
it might be bigger than HH's, to be honest.
AK, speak of the damn game. What was missing here?
Yes. I will. CHH. It's funny you used to call KDB an industry plant.
Did I?
Now you did. You used to call KDB.
Before. He also said he was better than Hazard before.
I mean, he keeps switching his thoughts on KDB. It's quite interesting as to why, but I'll be real. I've been consistent about this. For me, there are two different things. Rodri is miss because City's midfield depth without him just isn't the same. I mean, when you go from Rodri to Kovacic as a CDM option, you're not. It's not good.
And because of that, you can't beat Bournemouth because you don't have this world class CDM. You can't beat Bournemouth.
Let me speak, man. I mean, Rodri to KDB, Rodri to Rico Lewis. That's a big downgrade. So that Rodri is a miss in terms of that for them. KDB is a miss because...
Sorry. Okay, step away a bit from the mic.
KDB is a miss for them because I would say without KDB, you're basically letting go of 15 to 20 Haaland goals in the league season, because he will get 15 assists. He will get assists for 15 of Haaland's goals on average. So... I personally, I've always said this. I think KDB is Man City's best player.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Rodri has had better seasons, but KDB for me overall is Man City's best player. So I do think for me KDB is a bigger miss. for you, it's interesting because you used to diss KDB. I don't diss KDB. I actually think he's a quality player. You diss KDB,
Never.
so I don't know why you're acting like he's now good and Rodri isn't, when last year you said Rodri was the best and KDB was a bum who didn't show up in finals. But it is what it is.
Allegations, but continue.
Go find the tape, bro. Go find the tape.
It is what it is. On top of that, we have to talk about a certain Premier League PFA Player of the Year. Because has there been a bigger fall off by a Player of the Year candidate than Mr. Walter from last season to this season?
AK, if you're Player of the Year, does Guardiola play left back or right back?
Guardiola plays left back.
How is the left back the guy trying to get you back in the game? And Walter, what are you doing? Having more kids?
I mean, it's funny because during the Carabao Cup, where they got knocked out this week, I was seeing think pieces about how Walter was affected by the scrutiny that he went through in the Euros. Apparently, that's why his performances weren't good. I mean, you don't give that excuse to a certain English player at Madrid or English player at Arsenal, even though they got more, flack for the Euros than Mr. Walter. I mean, Walter put out probably the worst international tournament I've seen from a star player, so he deserved the flack, and he's carried that form into this season. So, unfortunately, I do think the City team, they haven't been great. I don't know. They haven't been great so far. Even like the performances, you take out the win, even the performances haven't been good. They could have lost to Fulham. They lost to Newcastle. I think it was Newcastle this week. And
I think it was, Fulham was that the John Stones late winner? Was that Fulham?
Yeah. No, Fulham was the one with Traore.
Wolves.
Fulham was the one with Traore missed. They could have lost to Wolves too, to be honest. So, at the end of the day, I think KDB and Rodri are both massive misses. I would put KDB just above Rodri because of what he provides to Erling Haaland, and you're seeing that a certain 47 can't handle the expectations of KDB.
But AK, so Haaland can't score without KDB. So Haaland can't score against Bournemouth without KDB.
We've spoken about this before, bro, let's not talk about let's not go back to what we spoke about before. But 50% of Haaland's output, maybe even 60% of Haaland's output comes from KDB, bro. Bro, Haaland has 40% of the goals he has right now without KDB. Let's keep it a stack, bro. KDB gives Haaland goals on a plate time in and time out. We can't be talking about this now.
Okay, let me bring in. So Kenny, City, who do you blame for their loss? Pep, Haaland missing from 1 yard out. The greatest CDM of all time missing. KDB, what? How can they beat Bournemouth? Kenny? All right, I think Kenny disappeared. Eric, nice to have you back, man. Eric, talk to me. How did City lose this?
If I'm being honest, hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it would be a difficult game. The cliche, no game in the Premier League is easy.
Oh my God! Wait, what? Okay, so Eric, let me get it straight. So you've spent 4 billion worth of oil, and Bournemouth is a hard game. Is that what you're telling me? Eric, sorry, that matters out of. You can't drill for oil, spend over $1 trillion, and say, man, Bournemouth away, man. God damn, that's hard. Nah, Eric, I don't buy that.
It's not just about. Yeah, I know what you're saying on paper. Obviously, they should win, but the team is a sort of team that the team that City have set up are a team that no matter what, even if they're not playing so well, they just win. They find a way to win. But especially with what Bournemouth were doing, they gave Chelsea a very tough time. I thought, it's going to be a little bit difficult just because of the way they've been playing. But I never imagined they would lose. I didn't think, they're going to lose the game. And that didn't cross my mind. So it's very interesting that they decided to, they flopped. They they didn't turn up the way they should have.
But what is the reason though? Do you doing just a bad day, or they really do miss Rodri? Rodri is the heart and soul of this team, or KDB, or
They
just a
always
bad
miss
day?
Rodri. I think Rodri plays most of their games, and I think when he plays, the win percentage is so much higher than when he's not involved. That's just what's that's the stats. That's the facts. So Rodri is always a miss, in my opinion. And I know what you don't like the whole Ballon d'Or thing, but I think it's fine. He's a quality enough player to justify it. So yeah, he's always a miss. But De Bruyne, I know you don't like De Bruyne, but quality player when he's playing well. Always a miss if he's not involved. But it doesn't matter. Like you said, they should win regardless. And it just shows you that winning away at Bournemouth is not for everyone. It's not that easy. And to be honest, I know I say that in jest, but City will still win the title. They'll still.
So let's go to the real net. Do you see vulnerability, or nah? Let's not read any more into this. They're still going to do a 5-piece on this Bournemouth league.
Well, yes, yeah, they still will because. Okay, so City.
Wait, so hold up. So you have no faith in your own club, Chelsea? Is that what you're not trying to tell me?
Not to win the title, no, definitely not.
Wow.
I'm just being honest.
And he called himself a Chelsea fan.
Eric, did you not watch HH's video that he just posted on his channel?
Don't watch it, Eric. Eric, don't watch it. I didn't post any video.
It's live right
Eric,
now.
I didn't post any video. Eric, I posted nothing.
Live right now. Yeah.
Eric, I posted nothing. Eric,
what
Eric, no, Eric, Eric, no, Eric, wait, hold on. Eric, how can you just give up the league so early? Eric, Eric, do you know that you have two UCLs? Do you know that? You've got two UCLs.
Yes, yeah, I know.
So why don't you believe that we can't win the league after City have just lost?
When was the last time Chelsea mounted a title challenge?
I don't give a damn.
I think 8 years
It's
ago.
2024. 2024 is a new day. It's a new day.
You know what?
Okay, so Eric, so why do you believe that this is not City's vulnerability? Why not?
So what I'll tell you is that brings memories.
Who is that? What's going on?
That's me.
Wait, hold on. SK, take a guess. Who do you think this is? Who do you think this is? Guess. Everyone, shush. SK, who do you think this is?
Well, I just heard Eric say that's him. So.
Oh, for God's sake! Who ruined it?
Why should I do it?
Wait, hold on.
Anyway.
Eric, wait. What were you? When was? Eric, continue.
Yeah, he was in heaven, man. He was in heaven.
Eric, continue.
Snapchat filters? You know the Snapchat filters?
Where's that's VIP reception, man. That's it.
Look, man, you try to ruin a good memory. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
Eric, all I'm asking though is that how good is Apple's new product, bro? How good is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Continue.
You got the scouter on.
Continue. Okay, so Eric, wait, see. City are invulnerable. They can't be busy. They're amazing. That's what they're trying to tell me.
I didn't say that. So, look, I'm not saying Chelsea can't do anything, but they just need to win against that terrible.
Okay, I'm going to just meet. Sorry. Continue.
They just need to win against that shocking United team, who. They always have a result against Chelsea.
No, actually, no. Don't conflate it because that's separate now. So for City right now,
yeah,
you feel there's no cause for panic because remember, they've not been playing well, but they've been winning, and this is didn't play well and you lost. So do you say now too good, go find, or do you think that there's a deeper problem that they need to fix?
No, there's no deeper problem in my opinion, and I think City. Well, let's put it like this: I think they're still the favorites. I hope they win. I'm concerned Liverpool might win it again, which I really don't want.
No, they're not. I mean, we'll get to Liverpool. Like they're not.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see. But
Eric, you can't win a league with a guy called Darbibi. You can't. It's impossible.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully not. But yeah, City are fine. I think they'll win the title again. And it's just a small minor blip.
Lightning, the answer is yes, I do. Wise game. Talk to me. This City lost, and how much money did you lose on Haaland missing from 1 yard out?
Look, I don't know why it counted people's pockets, but it's a bit weird. I hope you get that sponsorship for whatever the hell you're eating. It doesn't look like a biscuit. It looks, I don't know what it is.
These things are amazing. I don't know what they're called. What's it called? Nons. Is it nons?
Sorry?
I don't know what it's called.
What? Wait, what?
It says nons. It says nons on this biscuit. It says nons.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, let's talk about it. What will I eat? Go for it. I'm on mute while I eat. Just talk.
No, I wouldn't take too much. I wouldn't look into too much with this result. It happens. I mean, these games, Bournemouth and all these teams, all these teams, they have their time. And this was just one of those days. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Creed own Bournemouth, or has it?
Yeah, he does. He has a stake.
I'm sure.
So it's actually happened. Him buying Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's been like
So Adonis Creed actually owns a club. So this is a great result for Bournemouth. I wouldn't look into this too much. City at the start of the season, bro, they're all over the place. So this is not anything new. Come December past January, that's when they'll start to. That's when you see real Pep like that. Pep will really get into the second, third gear. So no, don't look into this too much. And I know as a Chelsea fan, it's difficult. Titles are hard to come by, and obviously any chance or any sniff that you get excited, and it is what it is. So
did you go on loan like 3 times?
Yes.
As I was saying,
Sorry.
What's continuing? I just want to land my point. I just want to land my point. Can you mute your mic? For Liverpool and Arsenal, I wouldn't, personally speaking, I wouldn't get too excited about this. Like, obviously, you wouldn't make progress upon where City make their mistakes, and these are the opportunities. And Liverpool done their bit today. So it's up to Arteta and those guys, and then they bricked it. So
do you think that City should be worried, or it's 5 in a row settings still?
No, bro, it's 5.
Oh.
There's nothing. The dynamic doesn't change because they lose one game against Bournemouth. This is some rando game in the at the start of the season. So I wouldn't look into this too much. Come January, they're gonna have at least at bare minimum a 6-point lead in the league table. Bare minimum. So Liverpool done their bit today. Arsenal, I don't know what those bozos are doing, but
no, we'll get there. We'll get to Arsenal. We'll get there. Okay, so who's the bigger miss? BTEX Zubimendi or the industry plants?
Bro,
or both?
The robbery prop on Twitter.com has been crazy, bro. Like,
bro, do you know how annoying that is?
Like,
it's like that guy. No, literally. People like Rodri, man, this is why he does the Ballon d'Or, this is why he does the Ballon d'Or. Because okay, here's my thing. Again, I'm not hating. So because you don't have a CDM, you can't beat Bournemouth.
Yeah, bro.
So literally, you can't pop your cherry because you don't have a damn CDM.
Okay, pause.
But did you see what Rebecca Lowe said about Vinny and Rodri and stuff?
AK, I don't want to be rude, so I'm not going to respond.
Who said that?
AK, let's just keep talking. Why keep talking? I don't want to respond.
We'll talk about it in the members hangout.
Yeah.
Monday. Leave it later for Monday. Rebecca, continue. Go.
Look, the amount of robbery compilations I've seen because of this result is insane. I didn't think it was possible to come up with a compilation for this guy, but apparently it's possible. Bro, this City team has more than enough to beat Bournemouth, bro.
Yes.
You don't need a quote unquote Ballon d'Or winner to help people.
No. You don't need a CDM. So we're asking. Okay. Look. Let's say he's the greatest CDM of all time. Let's say that this is Jesus himself, greatest
Yeah.
Because you don't have the greatest CDM. Because you don't have a CDM.
Yeah, bro.
You can't beat Bournemouth.
Bro, it's
like, man, look, if we only had a CDM.
Bro,
Come on, bro.
against Bournemouth, bro, you think they're playing like 2012 Barca or like Madrid? Like, bro, you don't need.
You see, like, I'm sorry, like, guys, maybe I don't understand football anymore. Maybe I'm just a fossil. I don't understand how having a CDM against Bournemouth is somehow drastically changes things. Because
can I push back on that a little bit?
Do you know how they were camped inside Bournemouth's half? Because yes, a CDM would help in terms of control, winning by possession, but the key thing that they did was good quality delivery to Haaland and somebody to create a goal out of nothing. And KDB does that more times than any other player on that pitch.
It's mental because I look around that City team, like number 47 was named Player of the Year last season. Am I wrong?
Nasty.
So why is he not why is the finger not pointing at him? Instead of saying, "Oh my God, Rodri, we needed him against Bournemouth. We needed him against Bournemouth to control the midfield against Bournemouth." Why not point the finger at the guy who was named Player of the Year? It wasn't Rodri last season. Number 47 was named Player of the Year. What did he do in this game? Like, bro, it's not as if you're not playing with the midfield. City has a good enough midfield to get through Bournemouth, bro. Like,
yes.
Let's not act like, because all this is trying to justify this whole robbery.
Basically because I think you said Foden, Haaland. Between both of you, you can't get enough goals against Bournemouth. I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. So I'm looking at maybe Pep, and because my thing is, okay, why was Doku introduced so late in the game when you know what he could do? And when he came, look at how much he changed the game. But between both of you, Haaland, Bernardo Silva, you can't get enough. And the only guy who was able to score was Guardiola. Like, now, you can say that it was a bad day at the office. But the reason why bad day at the office isn't cut is that City have not been playing well. See, if City had been playing well, then say, hey, look, everyone has a bad day.
Is Phil Foden's current season the worst fall off of a PFA Player of the Year ever?
Currently, it is. Because thinking of the other PFA, like, I can't think of any PFA who has had this much of a sharp fall off.
I mean, maybe Hazard.
Hazard.
But
yeah, Zoid's up there. Yeah.
But so far, Foden's, because that was the year where Chelsea finished 10th.
When the finish.
But Foden, right now, Foden's on his way to trying to.
Wait, did he win? Did he win? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he went to a year with under Mourinho.
No way. Oh my God!
Yes, we respect my guy.
Okay,
let me come to your boy Kenny in the SK. Kenny, talk to me. Yeah.
On Man City, first of all, like I said, we need to put respect on Bournemouth. I told you guys, Bournemouth away.
Speak on it, Kenny.
Bournemouth away is the top. They beat Arsenal.
Okay. Can I just pause it real quick? So I'm going to ask you a very simple question. So, Kenny, in 2024, is Bournemouth away the new Stoke away?
Without the rain.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait.
So Kenny,
respect Bournemouth, but they play good football.
So the news saying is, can you do it on a rainy day in Bournemouth?
Yes, HH.
Wait, was it raining? Was it raining though? Was it raining?
It wasn't raining, but
guys, it's called climate change, bro. I don't know what's happening, but it's what it is. Continue.
You need to put some respect on the Vitality Stadium, man.
Oh my God.
No, but you know, I can tell you, you know that.
Okay. So what I'm saying, Vitality is like going to the Bernabeu or the Camp Nou. Is always
at the Vitality. That shows what type of play. No, but because I'm not. We've played 9 games. I'm not gonna. That Bournemouth away was probably our toughest game. I'm not gonna Bournemouth. Bournemouth.
Bro, stop.
The guy's a serious manager. I'm not they play decent football. But on Man City, let's be real. If it wasn't Man City and Pep wasn't the manager, I think people would be panicking and other stuff. But it's Man City, it's Pep.
Yeah.
So honestly,
and it's for in a row. Like, I'm not saying, oh my God, City night. No, stop it. No.
I need to see more signs for me to be cool. Because they've not been playing that great, but they're only 2 points behind Liverpool at this point. So like I said, But this loss was coming. If you look at the Wolves game, the Fulham game, even the Arsenal game, they've been getting away with a lot of. They've been getting away with a lot of let's be real, like poor performances. Today you didn't get away with it. If you even look the game, like Bournemouth should have scored more than 2 goals. I'm gonna lie. Like Bournemouth should have scored more. But not on Man City, I think like you have to, if you compare to last season, obviously I know they're missing, for example, Alvarez is not there. That obviously was off the bench. That was I think he'd probably be playing right now. Alvarez was not there. Obviously you can see Foden. As of now, the guy he's not replicating the same form that he had last season.
Wait. He's not replicating, Kenny. We are honest on this channel. He's falling off and he's playing like a bomb.
Yeah,
we don't, Kenny. This ain't BBC. This ain't Sky Sports. We are harsh here. Speak truthfully.
Yeah, no, it's been poor. Even at the chance at the end of the game to equalize it, and he missed. But one thing I think we don't speak enough about this match is those wingers. Because I'm sorry, this game I'm seeing Matheus Nunes playing as a left winger. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I'm seeing all these guys that every time I'm seeing these guys like Doku and all these guys. Like even I like Doku, but even Savio. You know, like these guys that we say they play great. Like I think Savio has 1 assist this season, and Doku I think these guys, they're not pulling up. They're not as good as you might say they look on the ball. They don't put up stats. Like, I like Savio, I like Doku. Yeah, you guys can dribble, but I need you guys to be a bit more like effective in the final third. I feel like as of right now, they have too many of these guys that they look good. No, but true. People. I remember people were trying to hype up Doku was like this.
Wait, what's hyping up Doku?
She was that you were hyping up Doku. I know, yeah.
City fans were saying last year was better than Vinny, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Kenny, you ever see that Twitter account that was asking when anytime Doku had a good game, they would look at the age of the fullback?
That's crazy. That's come on, don't do that.
Can I just say, bro? Am I being harsh here when I say that Doku is like a more advanced version of Anthony, bro?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like he's one of those twitchy. He's one of those twitchy dribblers. You know what I mean? Like the little
right now.
That's crazy. You know, guys. I'm gonna start banning guys from this place. I'm gonna start banning guys.
Let's do. You know, we're talking about all these guys. Savio, Doku, I mean, we're talking about all these great guys. You know that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Actually, no. Is it Pfizer or Johnson and Johnson? No. Johnson and Johnson was the
Johnson and Johnson. That was It's Johnson.
No, Pfizer. No. That was the tricky one. That was what would get your core. That's where I look, man. All bets are off.
Yeah, we never know, man.
If you turn into a leprechaun, it is what it is. It was Johnson.
Yeah, it was Johnson. But that's like.
Continue.
Yeah, because if we're being real, like, see his second goal scorer as of now is Your Man City's second top goal scorer as of right now is Guardiola.
Wait, hold. Is it?
Yes.
What? Whoa.
Wow. Wow. That's messed up.
I can't even lie though. That guy is crazy good. Guardiola's crazy good.
No. The guy is he's. I can't think of another defender who is as good at goal scoring as him. Yeah, it's crazy, but still, for that to be your second top scorer on your Man City is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these, except Haaland, I'm like, these guys need to start pulling up trees. Like your Savios, your Dokus, your Phil Foden, your Bernardo Silvas. Like, can you guys help a bit?
Guys, just relax. It's
we have to talk about Bernardo Silva.
Okay. So Kenny, look, are you worried about City? That my gosh, are they going to win the league? Are you worried?
No, obviously because he's City, but obviously we're talking about
let's wait, Kerry. Our really chances is if they get reprimanded and gets taken to prison, which one's happened. So
no, but obviously I'm only talking about what we've seen so far. I'm like, all these guys, like, you need to be pulling up, like, because as of right now, when Haaland don't score and Guardiola don't score, I'm like, what's going on? I'm sorry, like Gundogan 2024, like the comeback is not working. I'm sorry.
Actually, Kenny, do you know what's crazy? Let's just say things get bad. Do you think Gundogan is that shameless to be like, Guten Tag, Hansi, is there any space for you back there? And Hansi is like, you scheiße motherfucker, get the
No, bro, I don't understand. We still haven't spoken about the core attacks. What happened other years is different to this year. But core is a Man City.
I don't want to talk about that Bournemouth score. Hold on, let me bring it to SK and to artists. SK, talk to me, bro. SK.
There's somebody in this City team that we're not cooking right now. That
Come on, look, man. I like Miss. Don't do miss at that splash. Don't do miss at that. Don't do miss at that. Continue.
Anyway.
I was gonna say,
what's it called? The amazing, the best sports show on the planet with Cam.
Yeah.
Bro, so SK.
I was gonna say, there's somebody else in this City team that needs to get cooked as well, bro. For this game, at least.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Kyle, bro, the most overrated defender I've seen in a long time.
Bro, this guy. If you
see, Walker has fallen off.
No.
He has fallen off.
No, this is problem. For as fast as he is, right? If you cut inside, he's cooked. He he can only run. He's only good when he runs in a straight line. So pretty much any skillful winger that could just make that little sharp turn, he's literally barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
And so you're saying that Walker's a D-pad? No.
Okay, wow.
That's only one mistake.
What?
Wow. Wait.
David T, that's crazy. David T, that's crazy.
So Kenny, are you saying that they gave him half a controller? Like someone got a sword that just cut the controller in half?
Yeah. No analog stick. No analog walk.
Continue.
Bro, just arrows.
Abracadabra, I'm not even going to pull that up. That's crazy. Let's continue.
Wait, hold on. Are we saying Walker defense like...
SK.
Walker defense like he has...
SK. I will. SK, okay. Let me meet you. SK, continue.
No.
Okay, continue.
No, but...
Bro, there's no toggle. You just use the keyboard.
It's not Monday. Let's do it. SK, continue.
Okay, so because the thing with City is, only 6 City players have scored this entire season. So,
wow.
Like the other players, they need to step it up, bro. Like Haaland, because like we already established, Haaland needs to. What is going on today?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna read the chats. As we continue, I'm gonna move to the next thing. Just continue talking. I've shut down the chats. I've shut the chats. Continue. Continue.
Oh. Yeah.
No. Basically, only 6 players have scored, and Guardiola, your defender, is the second highest goal scorer. But see, okay, SK, is it how much is the panic, or they'll figure it out?
Kovacic has more goals this season than he has in like the last 10 years, bro.
That's crazy.
So we talk about putting in a shift. Kovacic will have to work overtime to keep these dudes afloat, bro.
Yeah.
So everyone else,
how many goals does he have?
Where are you?
I think does he have 3? Does he have 3 goals?
Exactly. Yeah. Bro,
and that is a lot for Kovacic.
He's never done that in his life.
No, never.
He literally has to work OT just to keep these guys afloat. OT. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Gundogan, where are you? Bernardo Silva, where are you? Like, what are you guys cooking up this season? I don't know. Foden, bro, how did this guy get player of the season in the first place, bro? Just because he scored a couple clutch goals in April.
Again, SK, this is not me being biased. I felt Palmer deserved it over him. And this is not me being biased. Just based off of Dodd and what he had to do as an individual. Like, Foden was good. He was good. Was he better than Palmer? Was he better than Odegaard?
Overrated. Let's be real.
No. The problem
he's been overrated for ages. Just that it's literally Winston Sachs. It's Winston Sachs that's, he is a great player.
Isn't Palmer, wait, hold on. I thought, what's going on? How is it Winston Sachs?
Because
have you seen Palmer's granddad? Have you seen his granddad?
Okay, let's have the conversation if you want to go there, HH. So
okay,
I saw your tweet from not too long ago. Can you explain to me, you're talking about melanin. So what melanin are you talking about? With
SK,
Palmer? Keep
talking. I'll meet you during SK, keep talking. So you were saying SK.
Because the issue with Foden is people try to look at him as a creative number 10. The dude's a second striker.
Yes.
That's what he is.
Yes.
He's the guy that, run to the end of chances, make him
basically drops the shoulder, shoots, drops the shoulder. Like he does not have a creative bone in his body. He's not basically when you look at what Odegaard does and what Palmer does, Foden does not do that. He does not do what Palmer and Odegaard do. He's just there to drop the shoulder and shoot.
Are you saying he's McTominay with a shimmy?
Oh wow.
He has more tech than McTominay, so let's chill. But
relax. I've seen
McTominay's gonna lead Napoli to Serie A, respect.
Wait, SK.
So he's a technical box crasher. That's what we're saying.
Okay, wow.
That's a wild phrase out of context. But anyway, technical box crasher, my goodness. But because the thing with Foden, right? Like if you're not going to be creative, you should not be playing in those zone 14 areas, bro. Like
no.
Like who's gonna cook for Haaland? Like Haaland right now is like a skinny pale child that hasn't eaten in like.
But SK, mute your mic. Wait, hold on. No. SK, just keep talking. So, but no, SK Haaland. now SK, it's Haaland, but fine. But SK, Haaland's the guy that he relies upon is KDB. Like AK just said, most of these guys' goals come from KDB. SK, I promise you, if KDB was on that pitch, Haaland at least gets 2 quality chances.
Like, do you remember that Malcolm X movie where he's like, that brother is starving? That's Haaland right now, bro.
Yeah.
So they need to figure that out.
Wait.
SK, just continue. I mean, using Malcolm X and a blonde guy, that's a crazy thing, but it's what it is. SK.
You can't do that, bro.
SK, you really can't do that. SK, you can't use Malcolm. SK, you can't do that. You can't use Malcolm X as an analogy. But continue. SK, just continue. SK, continue.
Okay, but in terms of
I
don't know what's happening. Okay, just chill. Okay, we're not having you get CPL live on the air here. SK, okay, look, SK, how much should they be worried? That's what. No, how much should City be worried?
Before I answer that, I just want to say AK loves like he has asthma. I just want to say that.
Wow.
Wow.
SK,
Calm down.
Okay.
Chill.
So okay, how much should City be worried? How much should City be worried?
I mean, not really. Like bro. Like as much as we want to clown them, Arsenal have shown that they're not a serious team. Like, bro, their most creative player when Odegaard and Saka is not there is freaking.
SK, chill. We'll save that. We're saving that for Arsenal. Save for Arsenal. Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about the other 2 teams yet.
No.
I don't think the other teams are going to force them to have to get out of second gear. Whereas bad as
okay. So I mean, do City desperately need that winter window, or they'll be fine up until then, or they need that Zubimendi? Just they need some replacements, some replenishments in the winter, because we've got the whole of November and the hectic December to go. So
let me put it this way: given their competition, I don't think they need them to get over the hump from the teams that are supposed to allegedly be challenging them. So I'll say that. But if they need it to be as good as they normally are, yeah, probably. I would agree with that.
All right, let me bring in Ardias. Talk to me, Ardias. Say A.
Sorry, yeah, mate. I'm just still at work, as you can imagine. So, right. First and foremost, full credit to Bournemouth. I don't want to hear any of these City fans complaining about, I wish teams would come out and play. Why are they all defending? Blah 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 blah. That's what the Premier League, that's what the bottom 2 Premier Leagues do. Bournemouth came and played, and if we're honest, it actually should have been lubrication. If you actually want to be honest, like it's not like Bournemouth struggled and they got 2 counter-attack goals and that's it. Like if it was fair, Bournemouth it could have been 4-0. It could have actually been a baptism. That for me is the slightly worrying thing, is the fact that unlike other games where it's like, okay, the other team got a little bit lucky and counter-attacked and, they just were able to see out the game. In this instance, if Bournemouth had better strikers, it would have been like 4-0. There's no doubt about that. It would have been 4-0. Should City be worried? No, of course not, because challenge-wise, as we said, Arsenal, inconsistent. I've already said several times that the issue with Arsenal and Liverpool is no.
We'll get there because there's an Arsenal.
We'll come back to that later. But City, I don't think should be worried. they've been here before, so like let's be real. This is not like a big deal. I think my only thing would be, as I think you mentioned before, that they haven't been playing well, but a lot of their games have not been particularly. They've not really played that many challenging teams. I would say. I think most of the teams have been fairly, not easy, but I mean, they've mostly been mid-table teams to bottom teams. I mean, with the exception of Chelsea, that played at the beginning of the season. I don't feel that they really had any real challenges from like a Villa, or from even a Newcastle away, etc. So it would be interesting to see what happens when they come across the teams that are slightly further or higher up. As far as Haaland goes, I mean, we don't have to talk about Haaland anymore. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if he comes across against two competent defenders and no KDB there,
footwork. It's non-existent.
That was unnecessary. That was
unnecessary, HA. That was unnecessary, man. That was. I mean, he's trying. Listen, he's trying.
He's trying. Full marks for efforts. Full marks for efforts.
And I know you're taking him at Chelsea, bro.
All I would say is that
they're giving him a participation trophy.
Yeah, well.
It's not a participation trophy, but like I watch him for Norway, and like at the end of the day, this guy isn't going to carry Norway to anything. So why are people expecting him to get gigged when like he's not a Bale? Bale could carry Wales and get them to a semi. Haaland, as good as he is, he's not that guy. He's not going to do that. He's a fantastic goal scorer, and he will score goals. There's no doubt about that. So but it's just this is just not his. He sorry, he relies on certainly relies on the service from KDB. And if Foden isn't clicking, because I know people we're dissing Haaland here, but Foden, man, what happened?
It's a crazy fall.
What happened?
It's a crazy fall off.
I mean, JT, that is wild, but I mean, I make a case that Chris Wood does have a little bit better tech.
Wait, so are these convos happening? Are these convos happening?
He has 8 goals.
No.
Are these convos happening? YSK is your boy thing of the threats? No. Pono. I dare Christopher to outscore Aaron.
I mean, all I'm saying is
compare.
You need to control.
Could Haaland do what Chris is doing at Nottingham Forest?
Can I speak on this afterwards?
That's true. Okay, so Addis, friendship point, then come to kitchen and we'll get some dots.
You need to control your chat.
So fundamentally, this like the question is: are City going to rush? No, they're not. They've been here before. We know this storyline. All that matters is what happens basically after February. So I don't think this is going to cause City any real significant problems. My only thing is just I just haven't seen any games where I can convincingly say they played well, with the exception of Chelsea, because it's Chelsea Football Club, But other than that, like, they just don't look impressive at all. And I don't know whether they can consistently do that with how competitive the Premier League is when they actually face teams that actually are better from the mid-table upwards, like a Villa, like an Arsenal, like Newcastle, etc. Whether it will start to be significant. So, but that's just my.
I mean, artists, I wouldn't even say they look that good against Chelsea either.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
so hold up. KJ, go for it.
All right, hello everyone. I think that we are sort of understating City's problems. I'll take this back to last season. If Arsenal had played better against West Ham or Southampton, we would have looked at Arsenal winning the league. So they lost by 1 point. I think that people need to sort of consider that City actually just pipped Arsenal to the league last year. If Arsenal was serious and had bought a striker last summer, I would have put them to win the league, right? The second thing I'd say is that you're asking if there's a person to blame. I think you should go back to City's recruitment. I remember reading about after Rodri's injury, and I think it was a journalist that said that if City had bought a defensive midfielder better than Calvin Phillips a few years back, Rodri wouldn't have been playing so many games. I think that City's problem is a sort of structural problem. I think that defensively they're not particularly good this season. They've conceded 11 goals, right? Which is the same as Arsenal, more than Newcastle, more than Brentford. Sorry.
Same as United.
Forest.
They've
got the same number of goals.
As United.
Exactly, same number of goals as United, right? I think that when you look at their recruitment, right, the backup for Rodri should have been bought 2-3 years ago, right? And that didn't happen. Calvin Phillips has been a flop, right? The second thing is, we go back to last summer, right? Now, losing Alvarez, I think, is a bigger deal than people say, because he got, I think, 17 goals last season. Most of them came off the bench. What they replaced that with is Savio, who was a pretty good player in La Liga last season for Girona. However, he was mostly more of a creative player than a goal-scoring player. So they've lost those goals from him, right? What you're expecting essentially by losing Alvarez is for someone like Grealish or Bernardo to make up that gap that Alvarez created. And that one, they're injured, and two, we're asking Grealish to basically have a goal-scoring team that he's never had in his career before, right? So I think that the goal-scoring thing, even though they've scored the most goals in the league this season, that has been Haaland, right? And the KDB thing is true. KDB's assisted 16 goals since Haaland has joined City, which was 2.5 years ago. So yes, he is his most like potent, partner. However, and I do think that affects him. However, the fact that he's got 11 goals, I think this season, even though the chances aren't created as much, and so let's be honest, Haaland does miss a lot of good chances, right? I do think that we're sort of overstating KDB's importance to Haaland's sort of goal scoring. One thing I would say is that last summer City didn't recruit well. Losing Alvarez, getting Savio, and then in midfield getting a 33-year-old Gundogan, I think after winning the league by 1 point, I don't think was a smart thing to do. I think the City probably should have got a Bruno Guimaraes. I think they probably should have got a Zubimendi, and they probably should have gone all out for another a goal-scoring forward. Now, as good as Doku and Savio are, right, they aren't Sterling or Sane. Sterling had his problems, but Sterling, you could guarantee will get you 15 goals a season. Now, Doku never got double figures when he played for Rennes, right? So what you're expecting is for him to make that leap, which is fair, right? Or to become a Sane type trajectory. But I think Sane just had much better talent, is just a much better player than Doku is. So essentially, what they've done in the last few years is lost attackers in the ilk of Sterling and
Mahrez as well.
And Alvarez, right, and not replace them, right? And then it's fine because Haaland came in, he scored so many goals. But now, right, you look at it in the sense that defensively they're not as good, right? Pepper's lost someone in Alvarez, right? And on top of that, the challenge of Arsenal and Liverpool. I think the Liverpool are City's closest rivals this year. I'll say the reason for that is I'm a Chelsea fan, right? And I would say Chelsea.
No, hold on. Let me just read some dubs because we're going to get into Liverpool and Arsenal also. Let me just read this dub. So shout out to Omar Rushdie. Not going to lie, HH interest hits difference. More doing more things, man. Yeah, we're going to talk about your boy more. Thank you, Omar Rushdie, for your dub, man. Thank you, bro. Josh Byrne. How times have changed. HH went from 15 goals max to he's better than Jared. I never said 15 goals max. I don't know who said that. I never said that.
Did you actually? You said that?
In his first season?
Can I respond? Can I respond? Now, here's the thing. I'm an entertainer. I did it for content. I never really believed that. I did it for content. So if you want to do receipts, I did it to be funny. I didn't really believe that. I was the first guy who said Salah would be this, and I'll explain when we get to the Salah section.
Guys, everything that he said is a filthy lie. When Ater says things, he brings chest and he speaks with conviction. Don't believe what he says.
Eric looks like he's.
Move on.
All right. Okay, thank you for that. Josh Bourne, member for 7 months. Man, Josh, thank you for your membership, man. For 7 months, thank you, the legend, bro. Actually, I think you have even the special emoji for 57 months. So thank you, bro. Rodri won the Nobel Peace Prize. # behavior tax.
Shout him, man. Shout him.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Did you hear that crap from Neville as to why Vinny shouldn't have won?
Rebecca Lowe, did you see what Rebecca Lowe said? She said he should be disqualified from the Ballon d'Or.
In the same clip. How would you have missed it?
Oh no! Because I pressed stop when Neville started to talk and then everything.
Rebecca Lowe, I guarantee you, she said some slurs off camera. But she definitely said some slurs off camera.
Again, I want to be very respectful. I don't give a damn what Rebecca Lowe's opinions are on football.
That sounds like it's say.
So know that. You don't. No. Trust me. Kenny, you don't want to know. Miguel Rabines. Same Bournemouth beats Chelsea 1-0 away. No. Look, Bournemouth are those dudes. Shout out to your boy Bournemouth. They're those dudes, man. NDI. Doku equals budget Gervinho. Is this what we're doing?
Is that
right? Is this what we're doing?
Wait, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't Doku like City's best player when he came on? He literally was. Okay, so guys, let's be real. So again, Money Mace might be trying to slash his wrist currently. So we're gonna.
Can I speak on this?
Betsy as well.
Yeah, Betsy as well. So shout out to Betsy, but shout out to Money Mace who are trying to slash their wrist. Now, let me present my case here.
Shout out to H7 as well. H7.
You see, H7. So Arsenal, it's over. It's over. Like it's done.
Is it though?
Yes, already said it is. It is. No, see, now here's the thing. Mathematically, of course they have a chance mathematically. Football reality, it's finished. Now, Arsenal fans will say, hang on, City lost, we lost, it is what it is. It's how you view it. If you had won, City losing, boom, you've now made it up. But you have to look at the bigger picture here. Arsenal are going to regret not winning the league at least once in those last 2 seasons. That's going to be their biggest regret. Because when you look at that game, you realize that Odegaard goes down, there's no creativity. There's literally no creativity. That's the first thing. Arteta, you've done a good job. You've done a really good job here. If Trossard's name was trending before halftime, and his name wasn't trending positively, it was trending because this guy was having a trash game. So how is it that all Arsenal fans can realize that, this guy needs to be brought up for Nwaneri, and Arteta, in his infinite wisdom, keeps him on? That's an L. That's an L. And my thing here is, yes, City may be struggling and everything, but we know City, they're going to come through. Why is there this assumption that Arsenal are going to be in the thick of things? And someone even mentioned it before. I don't know how you win a league when you're lying on Havertz, Gabriel Jesus. Trossard can only give you so many goals. So Saka has to now score all the goals right now. How much should you rely on Martinelli? The issue is, when you now come into these kinds of difficult games, who are you going to look to get that goal? Which is why I always say to myself that we need to bring back specialists. Arteta, Pep is the guy that you've been copying. But Pep has now gone past that whole tappy to, he has a specialist striker. The man who you've copied and who you work with, he now has a specialist striker. Arteta, who is your goal scorer? Oh no, we're going to spread the goals around. Really? Really? Is that truly sustainable? So, because you lose to Bournemouth, you draw against Liverpool after being ahead twice at home, and you lose to Newcastle. You can't be doing this when you're going up against a team who have won 4 in a row and are the greatest Premier League team of all time. Sorry, you can't. And for me, I just feel that people calling for Arteta's head, it's crazy. That is a bit extreme. Because we've not even reached halfway through the season, and who knows where we'll be. And it's not like if they're completely out of it. I feel the title race is done. But we just do not know how Arsenal's season is going to end. But for Arteta, all I'll ask Arteta is, why did he get Merino? What's the point in getting Merino? And why didn't you go out and get a clinical finisher, a clinical striker? When you knew that... Can
I speak on this?
Okay, let me come to Slade. So Slade, as an Arsenal fan, talk to me. Your thoughts is, are you Arteta out?
I've been Arteta out since the day he was appointed.
Jesus.
If you had told me,
what, 4 years?
Bro, no, no. The dude never managed in professional football. At the same time, Carlo Ancelotti just got sacked by Napoli, and yet we let him go to Everton, and we appointed this bum from City. So I've been out since day one. If you had gone to me back then and told me in 2023 and in 2024 he'll finish runner-up in back-to-back seasons, and you guys will lead the league for most of the season, I would have been like, oh, wow. But, I mean, he just signed a new contract, so it's just like, what, you're going to... So we shot ourselves in the foot in that aspect.
So, so you don't give credit to what Arteta has done to improve Arsenal and how he's helped to move Arsenal forward. You don't give him credit for that? Or...
I mean... You have to, with everything is with context. We've gone up against this, very, very good Manchester City team. But also at the same time, you cannot bottle the league in back-to-back seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, better managers have been sacked for less. I mean, your boy it is Bram Tax, but your boy, that's the best ever Premier League football I've seen Chelsea play, and they got rid of him. So it's like, But I mean, to be honest, coming into this season, apart from Bezzy, I didn't think like all of the other Arsenal fans knew that. Yeah, we're not gonna, because like how are you gonna win the league with Kai Havertz, who's decent, but then Gabriel Jesus openly talks about how he can't score goals.
So do you still believe that you will compete? So you still believe that you will compete, but you can't win, or you think that this could be a fall off?
No. We'll be up there because I just think you have us, you have Liverpool, and you have City, and then beneath that, I just think the competition is just not good enough. Chelsea, Spurs, Villa.
Well, hold on.
No.
Hold up.
How?
Wait, did you just put us in the same sentence as Tottenham? Is that what you just did? Did you just say Chelsea and Spurs in the same sentence?
Yeah, why not?
Scamrock, the only thing is though is that if you do lose to Chelsea next week, you're not going to be that far off Chelsea. I think it must be different to maybe 1 or 2 points.
No, I mean, okay, RDS, if Chelsea managed to beat United tomorrow, they'll literally be above them.
SK, shush.
Yeah, SK.
Hey, yo, calm down, bro.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was alluding to.
Bro, we got headphones, man. Chill.
I don't care. Shush. SK,
Chelsea,
SK,
will be
we move
United.
in silencio.
So
no, because
you made a documentary like an hour ago. How is that moving? How is that moving in silence? How is that moving in silence? Man?
No. Okay, so I just want to. So I have you on record saying that Arsenal are still ahead of Chelsea in this season. You basically you still view us as below you.
As little bro. That's what he's saying.
I mean, why not? If you listen, at the end of the season, if Chelsea if Cole Palmer scores fucking 40 goals, finish in third, and we fall off and finish in fifth, I'll come to you, HH. I'll say, you know what? I'll put my hands up.
No. Say, this is going to be a very interesting 7 days. This 7 days is going to define an entire generation. This 7 days is going to define the world. The fate of planet Earth will be determined in this 7 days.
The planet Earth.
AK, I listen to what I'm saying. AK, is there something wrong with your ears? The fate of the human race will be determined in these 7 days. The very fate of the human race will be determined in these 7 days.
You don't think that's a bit much?
In the last 3 or 4 seasons, you've been circumcised almost every single time. So how do you think that Arsenal are going to come to Chelsea this time when you're going to somehow, overtake them?
To be fair, they did tie 2-2 last year, so
we actually won that game.
Yeah, last year.
No, they won that game.
Yeah, won that game 2-2.
They won that game.
So before I come to Kenny, so this loss, who do you put it on? Do you put it on Arteta? Do you put it on Gabriel Jesus? Or do you put it on Newcastle Tax?
Everything. We don't do well against Newcastle. They've kind of replaced Stoke as our ops.
David, here I'll save this message. I'll remember this message. Continue.
Let Rude cook.
I think that's a typo.
No. I think that's perfect. I think use Google to check this. Go for it.
Let Rude cook. We have the best defense in the league, but then we just let this dude Isak, who's very good. I don't think he was marked very well, to be honest. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
that's prime Saliba right there.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we have the potential to bounce back. We play you guys next week, don't we?
Sunday.
Don't let me on that stream if we win. That's all I'm gonna say.
No. As I said, I move in silencio. So I told you, my new name is Half Humble. My new name is Half Humble.
You made a documentary an hour before this stream.
I have the most humble guy before. I said again, I'm a regular man who believes in peace. That's the main thing. I believe racism stinks. All races should be human race.
HH, please let's not do an emergency hangout for the first of the season.
let's not do that. Let's try and avoid that.
No, I told you. I move in peace. What's it called? Kenneth.
5-1.
Can I speak after Kenny?
Yeah. Kenneth, talk to me. Arsenal, Kenneth.
Just call him Kenneth.
Yeah, that's
just Kenneth. Wait, hold on. Okay, so Kenneth, you're on the passports. Is it Kenneth or Kensington. What's the full?
On the
What about
passport,
Kennedy?
on the passport is
Kenny,
Kenny.
what's your colour?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Kenny? What?
Yes.
So your official name is Kenny?
Wait, Kenny, are you Nigerian? Yeah, you're Nigerian. I'm not
Yeah.
like- yeah, but why Nigerian? Do you
Wait,
not-
no,
wait,
no,
AJ,
hold on,
AJ,
no, Kenny. What does it say on your passport officially?
Obviously, it says my first name, my middle name, and my last name. Like, what's it like?
So no, but your first name. Okay, your first name is not Kenny.
No, it's Oba.
Wow, that's
That's the yellow card. That's the yellow.
Is that what is that?
Yeah, that's the yellow card, man.
So Kenny, talk about. Kenny, talk about things. And also, anybody who I see laughing in the streets will get a yellow as well. So that's DM. That's a yellow. Starsler. That's a yellow. So Kenny, go for it. So Arsenal, go for it.
Oh my god! But on Arsenal, how do you call it? Yeah, Newcastle away is a tough game. Like,
Kenny, go for it.
But how do you call it? on the game today, like I said, I was.
I mean, Kenny, we won them about Havertz. But
yeah, no,
if I now say anything, I'm now the bad guy.
No, but for me, we know what Havertz is like. It's not like
no. But Kenny, what do Arsenal fans say about Havertz? He puts in a shift, and Arteta has unlocked him.
No, the thing is that he does put in the shift, but he works when you have your full team there. When you have your other guard
Kenny,
there.
Kenny, was he on PTO today? Was he on PTO today?
Yeah, I say PTO.
Wait, is that police turnover?
No,
What's
PTO. PTO, like pay time off.
PTO.
Time off.
Police turnover.
What?
on when you did an exam. No. It's exact. RDS, yes or no? When you used to do exam back in the day, what does PTO mean? Police turnover.
Police
RDS,
what?
Are you saying police or please?
Please turn over. Please turn over.
Why would you have an abbreviation for turning the page?
Kenny, go for it, Kenny. Kenny, just talk.
That's special in school.
You guys are the try funny, man. I'm seeing very different from this.
Set 8, man. Set 8 tax.
But not on Arsenal. Like my brother's an Arsenal fan. I spoke with him. Like, for me, it's funny because when I'm looking at Arsenal this season, I don't know. Like Arsenal fan, I have this chest. Like you guys have been playing this great football. I'm talking to him. He's like talking. Yeah, Newcastle away, we're gonna beat these guys. Newcastle away is a tough place to go.
Yeah.
Like acting as if you're just gonna roll them over and then it's gonna be easy. Nah. And like I said, for me, obviously we know about the terrorist that is at the helm currently of Arsenal. Because all I'm saying is the way Arsenal have been playing this season, if that man's name was Mourinho, like Emery, people would, or even Tuchel, people would be saying, "Oh, these guys are terrorists," to Kelly by and all that stuff.
Wing, that should be right.
I'm sorry, but like Arsenal, like they play some terrible. I'm sorry, I can't be.
Okay, so what do you think changed? Like, what was this change from the kind of football that they played to now, where it's now fully pragmatic and fully negative?
Obviously, how do you call it? I think that this season he made that change at the beginning. I understood why he made the change because you have certain injuries, you have Odegaard, you have Saka. I understand, but the thing is that at the end of the day, as Arteta, you made that mistake because in the summer, you chose to sell Emil Smith-Rowe. You chose to sell who else? Fabio Vieira, that was your backup 10s or advanced 8. And then now the only guy you have left there is Nwaneri. The guy's a 17-year-old. You don't want to put pressure on him, but now he left you in a mess because now one of your most important players, Odegaard, is injured. And then now you have to scramble around to try to find a solution. So one time you're playing a midfield 3 of Partey, Merino, and Rice, which is haram. Next day you're playing Trossard as a 10, which I'm sorry, Trossard is not no 10.
That was nasty. That did not work at all, bro.
The guy's best position is on the bench, and the thing is that now no, but true, like, the guy is a super sub. That's what it is. But the thing is that now you're You're forcing him to play even as a 10, and the guy is not a 10. So now the thing is that, and Saka as well got injured as well. So now it shows the limitation of Arsenal squad. Because I'm sorry, if when you have Saka and even Odegaard not playing, now you have to turn to Trossards. I'm sorry, people are asking for Sterling to be playing. I'm sorry, like your attacking options.
No, but my thing is, at least use Sterling. Sterling has hardly featured at all.
He's featured he's played in the League Cup, but you can Arteta he doesn't trust him because he's had the opportunity to start him actually in the league. Obviously he had that one opportunity against Bournemouth.
Wait, hold on. Did he spend 800 million on transfers?
Yeah, he spent a lot of money.
Jesus wept.
Didn't
And that's the
he
thing is
spend 50 on Aaron Ramsdale and sold him like a year later?
Yeah, when I'm looking at this season, they bought a new defender. For me, they had decent defenders. You bought a new midfielder, but then when I'm looking at the attack, where maybe most people might say that you could have improved there, your improvement was Sterling on a loan on the last day.
I mean, come on, bro.
And I think that is showing right now is that when you're looking at Arsenal right now, like they're struggling to score. Who are you going to bring on? Always there. Like if I'm looking at Fred,
because I think look, see. Which is why he was always prepared for a rainy day. If Odegaard was still fit, I think a lot of these games they find a way to win because Odegaard provides so much either goal scoring or playmaking. But you have to prepare for a rainy day. Even teams City halfway in a row. Every time that City won the league, they got a new player. Look, they just did 4 in a row. Who did they get? Salvinio. So my thing is that's a team who've just done 4 in a row are now going to now get another explosive attacker to try to even boost the attack. So if anything, you are the guy that actually needs to even get a boost in attack a lot more than even Man City. So my thing though is how are your new signings when you've just lost the league twice, Sterling and Mikel Merino? Huh?
Yeah,
what?
That's just poor.
He's not on the order too.
As of right now, I'm looking at Arsenal your grace, the best opportunities you guys are getting is from set pieces. Honestly, right now is if Saka doesn't have a great game, I'm like, these guys. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not. No one is afraid of Martinelli and Havertz this man there, or even Trossard. Saka right now is as of now. If you block that right side of the attack, I'm sorry, the rest of the team is useless.
Yeah.
And then the thing is that now you're playing with 4 centre backs. So your fullbacks, they're not helping, and then you're playing with Merino and Rice. I'm like, the team is just poor. And even the thing is that the thing that you said was Arsenal's best quality, which is the defense. These guys are conceding quite heavily.
That's the thing. Actually, let me bring in AK. Talk to me, AK.
Yeah. Shout out to Mikel Netanyahu. Yeah, I mean, I watch Arsenal's games and it bores me to death. I mean, let me go through Arsenal's starting 11 today. Let me just pull it up.
While he's doing this, can you pull up my?
No, I can't because I can see a bit of it and I'm not going to pull that up. Continue, AK.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up. There we go. It was David Raya in goal.
Yes.
A back 4 of Partey, Saliba, Gabriel, and Timber.
Okay.
Midfield 4 of Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Mikel Merino, and Gabriel Martinelli, and a front 2 of Trossard and Havertz.
Hold on, let me find that.
Yay! Mogbe!
I mean, what is this? Do you know how crazy Mikel Arteta's... Bro, we say he's a Pep graduate. Is he actually a Pep graduate? Or is he from the school of David Moyes and Tony Pulis and Sean Dyche?
Well, maybe under Moyes for 7 years, so you have to keep that in mind.
But see, I think maybe he's just trying to forge his own path now. Somehow.
No, because this guy went to Spain. Spain, we know about Spain, the land of midfielders, elegant, technical midfielders, and went to get a guy because he won the most duels in Spain. You go to Spain to get a duel winner?
He thought
He got PSP from Spain.
He thought it was Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. He thought it was Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, basically, I told you, the Mikel Merino thing does not make any sense. Like, basically, my thing is that you are close to winning the league and you go up against Man City, and your answer is Mikel Merino and Sterling.
Like, bro, Mikel Merino has nothing exceptional to his game. He's an okay passer. He's an okay ball carrier. He wins duels. He doesn't provide anything in the final third. He doesn't provide anything in the left-hand side. What does he do? He's just a body. He's just a human. That's all Mikel Merino is.
No, just a
On
human.
top of that, bro.
Just a human.
He's just a human. What is he? He's a human. He's just a guy standing there. I mean, on top of that, you have Declan Rice, bro. Oh my word, man. Nobody's talking about this guy, bro. This guy's been dog shit this season. He cost 100 mil.
Better than
He's been
Caicedo?
dog
Better
shit.
than Caicedo?
Well, I can't even lie. Moises Caicedo's been 10x the player this season. He's been 10x the player this season. I'm not even gonna lie.
Speak on it.
Bro, like Declan Rice, the guy's only good at running. The guy's good at running. He doesn't have any on-ball quality.
I mean, he's a professional
whatsoever.
hustler. He's a professional hustler. That's his aim.
He's a professional 9 to 5. He's a professional 9 to 5.
He's a professional 9 to 5.
But he's the Draymond Green of the sport, bro. He's a Draymond Green of the sport.
Bro,
Draymond Green provides a bit more. I think Draymond Green does a bit more.
Draymond Green
First
provides
of all, Draymond Green.
Draymond Green provides a bit more.
8 goals last season. Respect.
On top of that, you have fucking Trossard as well. Like Trossard, bro, the guy is not a creative player. He's a finisher in front of goal who can get you goals off the bench. On top of that, Martinelli. Oh my word, Martinelli, brother. What is this guy good at apart from looking at the ball and running, brother? This guy is not Brazilian. I refuse to believe it. He's from Italy or Bolivia or.
No, I think the shocking thing is how is Arteta's faith in players that most of us see that are into those dudes. Because my thing is that you still have faith in Martinelli when you know that, no, this guy only had one good period before the World Cup. You still kept Trossard on even after that shocking first half and second half as well. Like, Arteta, like, what's happening with this guy?
No, like, bro, remember in the summer, this guy used pickpockets on his players to keep them alert. And now
Bro, I should bring up my AV, but I don't know.
What is this?
LinkedIn, man.
Yeah, I think the man. I think the man.
Maybe the
come back for
pickpocketers
second.
stole their football ability too, bro.
Bro, I'm not just
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, so is Arsenal's title thing cooked?
Bro,
or
it's finished. I'm sorry, it's
even
finished.
this early?
HH, I'm telling you right now, bro, the fact that Arteta doesn't play Ethan Nwaneri, even though this guy has shown to be a good creative outlet whenever he comes on, bro, that's just being, that's just being stubborn at that point. You sell all of your Odegaard deputies, like your Emil Smith-Rowe's, like your Fabio Vieiras, and then you promote Nwaneri from the academy, and then you don't play him. Instead, you play Trossard. Like, what are you doing? On top of that, defensively, the supposed best defense in the league has conceded the same amount of goals as Manchester United.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Brother, I swear they conceded more goals than Spurs and Ange Highline. Like,
Yeah, they have.
what is this?
Tottenham was good at 10 goals.
Oh my god,
Wait,
bro.
wait,
These
hold on.
guys are so ass, man.
Let me bring it. Yeah,
Remember, last thing, these guys used to go to Spain and buy midfielders like Cazorla, like Fabregas. They've gone from that to Marino. They looked at Fabian Ruiz in that team. Fabian Ruiz would have done brilliant in the same role that Marino's playing. You want an Odegaard deputy? You should try to compete with Barcelona to get Dani Olmo. How have you gone for Mikel Merino out of all players in that Spanish midfield? It doesn't make sense. But these guys have thrown away their title ambitions. They've thrown it away. It's that simple.
So Eske, talk please. Actually, no. Let me come to Artist and then Eske. So, Artist, is it that serious from AK? Do you think it's over for Arsenal? Titles, like when you look at the bigger picture and everything.
I mean, I think Arsenal fans need to hope that Slot doesn't win the Premier League, because if Arne
that'll be very bad. Very
comes
bad.
to win the Premier League, then people will be like, "Wait, hang on a minute! It's been like we not only got pip slapped to the title by Pep by only 1 point, etc., but this guy basically just came from Eredivisie, rocked up, and then basically coached Liverpool to the win league in one season. That's not going to look good for Arsenal Arteta. And I kind of alluded to this.
So, Alice, real quick, do you think he went from Mourinho because they share the same first name? Do you think that was a factor?
He's also Basque. He's also Basque, just like Arteta, by the way.
Yeah, it could be. It could be culture.
All right. You know what?
No. I understand that.
How?
No. Come on, I understand that. Sometimes you need to support the brothers. You know what I mean? You know, you support people. That's what you need to do. It is what it is. You know, so. Like, I mean, Chelsea, I'm sure, like, you would have taken Osimhen at Chelsea, you know, despite the guy being, a bum at times.
Would you have taken him at Man United or RDS?
There was a time. Now, I've been hurt quite a few times from Nigeria before, so it's questionable.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying no. So
I swear Igalo did well for your club, no?
It's Kenny.
Kenny.
Actually, you know, it's very rare where I give a card for people on the streets, but NXT, bro, like, come on, bro.
Oh,
that's bad. That's NXT. That's bad.
That's bad. Which one? That's
because it says buy side. Which one? Merino. Okay. So how much time are you buying? Oh, you know, Mikel is trash. Which one? Merino.
No, he's gonna get John over
in 15 seconds. Like, anyway.
Yeah, so it buys you like 5 seconds.
He leaves enough time for the pickpocket to come and do that thing, man.
Oh man, Kenny.
Continue, guys. Let's continue. Arsenal topic.
The
continue.
pickpockets bad. So maybe it's a distraction to the pickpockets. You're right, Kenny. Yeah, I mean, I kind of alluded to this last season when I think people give me a bit of jip because I was like, although obviously Ten Hag has been sacked, there was the whole debate of, remember we had the debate of like, well, what is a better season? Arsenal finishing second or United finishing 6th, 7th with a trophy? And a lot of people are like, yeah, but Arsenal finished second, they went to Champions League ball, did all these things. Like, okay, yeah, that's fine, I get that. And I think if this was Arsenal's first season, even second season, I'd understand. But that was their third season, still with no trophies. And now you're going to the fourth season. Whatever you say about Ten Hag, at the end of the day, he's still left with like 2 trophies, an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup. Like,
so you want to keep him then, RDS?
No, but the point I'm trying is that you point to something.
We can get him back, RDS. I'll get my people on the phone.
No. Don't worry. Amron is coming in, man. Amron is there, man. You know what I mean? So like right now, to be honest, I'm worried about Chelsea lubricating United.
No, you have no worries. No.
Yeah, no, I'm very worried. SK, very very worried. But the point is, that you could point to something that he achieved. At the end of the day, like, if Arteta goes this season again without a trophy, and like I said, the scenario happens, slot wins, whoever it is, it's now 4 seasons, and there's nothing to show. Okay, yeah, he finished second, he finished third, almost, maybe slightly progressing in Champions League, but there's nothing to show for it. So my point is, how long are Arsenal fans going to accept, as it were, having no trophies? I'm not even talking about the Premier League. I'm just talking about something, even a cow, because you clown Spurs rightfully, but Spurs on a trophy rightfully. If Ange wins the Carabao Cup, it's going to be great because it's like, he's won Spurs.
But that's no, he's not. There's no winning a Carabao Cup. I told him not winning. Come on,
no.
Bro.
But the point I'm trying to make is that like if Ange did that, it's like, okay, wow, there's something tangible to show for your efforts. The point is that like we're now 5 seasons into the Arteta project. This is 4 seasons in. They don't have anything. They now look like they're potentially regressing, especially if Liverpool are coming up, Villa are coming up, etc. So I guess my thing is, where does the Arsenal project go under Arteta? Because if you're not going to win a trophy this season and you're now regressing, then what's going to happen? Are you just going to go again? Is it just a question of just spend another £100 million to try and fix it? Or
no, because I mean that's why before we even give any assessments, we have to just see where. If Arsenal finished like second, third, a few points off the top, make with that what you will. If they now finish 4th Or did I say fifth?
Yeah, but what's
No,
the
no,
point
no, no. Okay. So you're saying that even if it's second or third and trophyless,
point is,
it's where are you going?
What's the point of finishing second or third 3 or 4 seasons in a row? Like, what's the point? Like, it's like fine, maybe 1-2 seasons it could be close, but like even Liverpool and the club, they still got a Champions League. They still
No. Okay. If they finish second and it's a 1 or 2 points differential, that's now 3 times in a row. Something is wrong here.
Yeah,
something
exactly.
is clearly
That's
wrong
what I'm
here.
saying. Yeah, exactly. So it's like at some point you got to think like finishing second. I'm again like no, like something is wrong. Something has to change. I'm not necessarily saying he means he has to be sacked, but there has to be something structured that has to change, because you can't, especially if they finish second to Liverpool and Slot comes in his first season is like, yeah, I won the Premier League. That even more so, it's just
No. I think people say that. No, I don't want to hear this crap. I don't want to hear this crap, because the last 2 seasons, Arsenal were odds on to win. 2 seasons ago. Now, I just assumed that they would choke, because I just said they would choke. But let's be real. If you are top 4 90% of the time, you should win. So don't just say, man, Pep is just too... You can use Pep is too good if he wins by 10 or 12 points. If you are literally ahead for the large period of time, but you mess up through fault of your own, that's on you. It's not on Pep being amazing. That's on you for messing up.
Yeah. So one last point is, don't get me wrong, like if they finish second and they win like an FA Cup, a Carabao, I don't think they win the Champions League. But if they have some sort of silver, then fine. There's no issue. I have no issue there. It just is what it is. My issue is just that they just can't go season after season being the almost FC club. Like, you have to have something. Like, you can do that 2-3 seasons in a row, but if you're now getting up to the 5th season where you don't have anything to show for your efforts, then I don't. There has to be a change. That's my 2 cents.
SK, what are you saying?
So I'm a big stats guy. So I'm going to read out some stats for Arsenal season, and we're going to tell. And you're going to tell me what's wrong with this picture.
Okay.
Cool. So for goals scored this season, Arsenal are currently 7th in the league. For average possession, they're currently 10th. For expected goals, they're 7th. For shots on target, they're 8th. So, and for passes, they're 11th. So, you see what's wrong with this picture. If you're trying to be the team and that ends up in first, right? Like all of the very important attacking metrics are telling me that you are a borderline European-ish club, or at least that's how you're performing so far. So
okay, then do you say Odegaard tax or no? Or because of one player, you can't have metrics that's bad?
It is Odegaard tax, and I know you don't want to hear it, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Odegaard's important to this team isn't just the whole creativity and goal scoring part. He literally is.
No. He is the attack. He is the attack.
No. He's not even just that. He's their build-up. Like when they need to actually get the ball out of the first phase, he literally has to hold Declan Rice's hand to do that. Because
basically, for anybody who watches basketball, he's the point guard.
Exactly.
He's Arsenal's point guard, and you don't remove him. They don't have a reserve points guard. So now you now take Odegaard away, a guy who constantly has the ball and everything goes through him. It's now, all right, it's vibes. It's this JoJo's vibes.
Well, it's a team full of centers and power forwards, but that's what they are.
He's literally their 8 and their 10. He's 18.
Yeah.
He literally does both roles. So you take that out of the squad. You're not telling White Rice, hey, you need to like basically hold your weight and actually do your job.
Oh, White Rice is crazy, man. You didn't even try to add some. You didn't even try and add any flavoring to it.
AK, has he ever added any flavors to his passes? Never in his life.
That's what it is.
I've never even seen him just put some salt and pepper. Not even to talk of like black pepper.
Okay. So are you saying is it too early to say title hopes are done, or it's too early? 10 games in, we're not reached halfway yet.
Too early because of the 10 games, but just the way it's going right now. Let me put it this way: if this is the level that they're going to be at, which so far they've not shown me any reason to think that they're going to get any better, then they're not going to do anything this season. But this is what I will say though: despite everything that I said, despite all the stats that I laid out, to the ungrateful Arsenal fans, do these people not realize, specifically the ones that are calling for him to like get fired. Do these people not realize where they were at before he got here?
Now, SK, there are different ways to view it. So you can view it how he just said. Look at where we were. Look where he's now brought us. That's a way to view it. Another way to view it is, what is your ambition? We are here now. Thank you, but we need someone to take us that extra step. And maybe you're not that guy that can give us the extra step.
Here's my thing.
So SK, one thing. The only danger to that is, I'm my point is that you're right to a certain extent, but I'm going to use this example because I think it's a good example because normally talks about them. It's like with West Ham. David Moyes got West Ham their first trophy in goodness knows how long. Got them to good positions, etc. at 1.67 and so on. I was doing really well. And the whole fan base was like, oh yeah, ambition. Let's go and get freaking Lopetegui, who's a fraud. He'll come in because he's big and blah, blah, blah. West Ham have been trashed this season. West Ham have been so bad. I think they got spanked 3-0 today against who was it? Was it
shout out to Hudson Odoi. Shout out to Wood, man. So there is a balance. So yes, you can be ambitious, and yes, you can see where you're coming from. But like, if at the end of the day the board, the coach, a team that you don't generally have a manager who you can trust, who can take the players forward, like say Liverpool have, for example, right now with slotted seams, then it can be a disaster. But Artius, my thing is like, I'm sorry I can't beat Thanos, bro. I'm sorry that I can't overcome like Beerus. Like
1 point. Last season, if they had beaten Southampton or West Ham, they would have won the league.
Okay, but I want you guys to understand this though. Pep has literally never in his entire career lost a close title challenge. It's never happened. The 2 times he's not won a league.
Escape. But at the end of the day, I don't want the narrative to be, man, Pep is too good. We know how good he is. SK, what was everyone saying? A team who has been tough for 90% of the time, you have to win. You have to win. So as Pep was good, I think we were very good. It's more so Arsenal choking and Arsenal messing up than anything else, which is why I said that Arsenal are going to regret not winning the league at least once in those last 2 seasons.
It's just, like I said, bro, this guy's never... The only 2 times this guy's never won a league title was when his team was basically not in it in the first place. So every time it's come down to crunch time, every time it's come down to, as Sir Alex Ferguson likes to say, squeaky bum time, his bum's gone cleaned every single time. So it's... I know, pause, but you get my point.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Like, sort of. Yeah.
My point is...
Continue.
But my point is that, like, anytime it's come down to the thick of it, he gets out the other side. So it's like, I can't.
Please don't say thick of it again, bro. I don't want to get reminded of that song always.
So that's what the S in your SK means. Squeaky.
But I can't fault the manager for not being able to overcome that. Like, you guys, like the Arsenal fans can. Obviously, it's their team, so if they are going to be more passionate about it than I am. But just looking at it from the outside, it's like, bro, like, who else are you going to get to do? Like, if he can't do, who else are you going to get over that?
So, okay. So, as I said to this, Arsenal comes second, lose it by 2 points. You still stick with Arteta.
Yeah.
So 3 seasons. So 3 seasons running.
It's just what I'm gonna say. Let's say Pep leaves, right? Let's say Pep, because his contract's up this year, right?
Okay.
If Pep leaves, right, and then after he leaves, they don't win the league, then you want to start having this conversation? We can have it.
Actually, wait, hold on. Let me bring it. So 14 thoughts on Arsenal and their title hopes. 14.
Well, hi HH.
Yes.
Yeah, Arsenal's title hopes are dead in the water. Like, completely dead in the water. They can mathematically win it, but I think Liverpool right now are just playing better football than they are. If you know what I mean. Because if you look at Liverpool's like last 10 games, I think they won 8. and they've conceded like less goals. Like Arsenal thought their defense was the best in Europe. Liverpool's defense is way better than theirs. Their defense, they call themselves.
So basically, you're saying that even after 10 games, it's already all over. After only 10 games,
they don't have the squad depth to challenge Man City. Like even Liverpool are better than them. At best, they come third this season. And if they're not careful, Chelsea will overtake them because Chelsea is doing very well.
Watching easy. Now let me go to Dubinsky's man. So shout out to Abritz Ferrer, who says Arteta won the FA Cup with Wenger Emery squad.
Yes, that was 5 years ago, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 years ago. That's a long ass time ago.
And also, yeah, that's the key thing. It was with Wenger and Emery's squad. That was with Aubameyang, all the rest of stuff like that. So new manager bouncing, but now he's got his team, his players. This is his squad now. Like, you know, but
so wait, already. Shout out Wing, new member, man. Thank you, Wing. Thank you, man. Easy way or hard way? Them easy. Okay.
Wait, move on.
Wasn't Wing always a member?
Don't forget Arteta's new deal, man.
Okay. Shout out to JJ's3. 93% collapse made Arteta change into practice.
Bro, just get better defenders and play the same way. It's not that hard.
No, but the thing is, you don't like you can play the certain like Mourinho did it one season. I remember he was when he won the league that season. I remember we got spanked by Tottenham, and the whole second half of the season we basically went defensive. But you do that during the season. You don't start off the season.
It's well.
Also, I think
wait, hold on. Just wait. Slot tops both league and UCL table. Very impressive.
Indeed.
So far, but we'll get to Liverpool. So what's what I said? KJ, talk to me, brother. We'll get to Liverpool. KJ.
All right. I have a few questions. One, who was the last team to win the league predominantly on defensive stability rather than sort of breathtaking attacking plays? Was that Chelsea under Conte? Was probably the last.
That Liverpool team.
No, Chelsea actually scored a lot of goals on the.
Yeah, right. I'm saying
I mean, they have to go back to. I mean,
you could argue it was Manchester United if the Chargers get past through with Mourinho.
That's sad.
No,
literally, I was about to say, wait, when did United win the league? I was like,
same, man.
No. I mean, you could argue the Mourinho Chelsea. Actually, now, could we argue? Could we argue to an extent Leicester City?
Yeah, actually, I would. They were like that was their bread and butter.
Because that was really a primarily defensive team that just countered a lot. So I remember a lot of the games was 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Say Leicester, yeah.
What Leicester?
So the last time it happened was Leicester, right? So history will show in the last decade or so that the chances are Arsenal can't do that. I think when it comes to Arteta's team, I think that he doesn't trust them. That's why he got rid of Smith Rowe and Vieira. Because you think about it, right? Smith Rowe was injured a lot last season, right? I think is that it, right? And if you look at what Arsenal needed last season, it was that extra sort of something extra in the final third to win the league, right? That's why they sort of needed to. That's where they needed to improve, right? Now, a defense that conceded 29 goals, the least in the league last year, Arteta felt that needed improving. Now, a logical person would look at it and say, well, that it's sort of hard to improve on 29 goals conceded in a season. But what you should do is go out and get a striker. Now, I think there's two things. One, the striker wasn't on the market, right? Or two, he didn't have the money to get the striker he wanted, right? But I think that this season, I think challenging for the league is important. I think what Arsenal doing with Arteta is, where Klopp came to Liverpool in 2015, right? And he didn't win the league till when? Was it 19 or 2020?
2019.
2019. It took him 4 years to win the league, right? I think but we admit that didn't happen until they got the Alisson and who was the Van Dijk?
Van Dijk,
Van Dijk
yeah.
happened 6 months earlier, but Alisson in the summer, right? So I think Arsenal, in terms of this summer, I think next summer, I think they're not going to get rid of Arteta. I don't think they should, unless, right, they finish fourth and they do pretty badly in the Champions League. I don't think the trophy thing is as important because I think Arsenal passed the point where FA Cups and Carabao Cups matter. I think when you're big teams, I think initially because he won the FA Cup against Chelsea that year, I think that helped him. And but I think that now they're at the point where Champions League and Champions League and the Premier League is where they're actually looking, is where the ownership will base him on, right? I think the problem is that Arteta next summer has to take a risk in the sense that he has to find that striker who, even though you don't want to, it could be both the striker and the winger, but it has to be those one or two players like Alisson and Van Dijk did for Liverpool. There has to be those two players that you basically bet your house on. You have to bet whether it's 100 million on Gyökeres or I don't know 100 million on Leao. I wouldn't pay that much for Leao, but I'm saying like that those one or two players that essentially, especially if Pep leaves, you're looking at okay now it's an opportunity, right? We build on last season, possibly we finish second or third. I don't think they're going to win the league because they didn't get that striker. But next summer, I think is the summer where they're going to give him that opportunity to buy those one or two players that okay now you sort of have to get that. I mean, you've been building towards it, but now we've given you the one or two players that should elevate you essentially. I think that this summer, I don't know if it's one reason he couldn't find the striker or two that the money wasn't there for them to buy the striker. And every player is a risk in football, let's be honest, right? But I think another thing is probably keeping Saka and Saliba happy because let's be honest, Saliba, I think after this season has 2 years left on his deal. If Madrid come in seriously, especially with Rudiger and Alaba,
He's off.
Saka, I think the academy thing helps them a little bit more.
No, Saka stays. Saka
exactly. Him, I think he's like at Arsenal through and through. But even then, we probably would have said that about Henry, and eventually Henry was like, I can't do what I want to do here.
Well, Henry didn't come through the academy. Like Saka is literally from the area and everything. But my thing is, I never assume.
Trent's a good example. Trent is a good example, I think.
And Trent might be off to Madrid soon.
Yeah, I think so. I think Trent's up to Madrid. So personally, I think Arsenal's problem this year was the striker thing. But I think a last thing is the fact that he doesn't trust his squad, right? Losing Odegaard, right? And then it wasn't this. We can say that last season was probably where they started that shift towards a more defensive towards the end of the season, right? I think Arteta missed out on the league the year before. Right, and I think that he thought that his team needed more steel and defensive stability. Right, I think that's why they bought Marino. I don't think Marino was a completely pointless signing. I think the party's injury problems. I think.
So wait, what was the point of Marino? What was that?
I think it's to help them compete on squad depth, essentially one thing, right? But I also think that
squad depth.
It's Marino. It's Marino's character. I think that Arteta feels like Arsenal relaxed something in terms of steel, right? And that's what he's trying to develop.
So the difference between them beating City is character attacks.
Like I said, it's for depth, not for improvement. There's a difference between depth and improvement. Okay. Improvement would have been a Gyökeres or an Isaac. I think personally, right? Even if Newcastle were asking for 120 million for Isaac, right? Arsenal should have taken the risk, right? Because if you look at a player like that, you look at his overall game, you look at his goal scoring stats, and you look at his the fact that he's proven the Premier League, right? At some point you have to come to the agreement with your club that we just need to go out all out on the guy. If you look at a player like Haaland, right? Haaland is not what Pep typically used to go for as far as goal scorers, but as far as his style. But Pep said that okay, I need to win this Champions League, and I need someone just to put the ball in the back of the net, right? Even if he is a deviation from what I tend to. But I've tried with the Jesus, I've tried with Alvarez, I've tried with.
Real quick. So, can Arsenal win the league this season? Yes or no? Can they win the league this season?
No, I do not think. No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, let's now move. So I'm going to ask a question, guys. So, and anybody can jump in. Can Lala lead Liverpool to Premier League glory, or is there a Dawizi tax on that?
He can, definitely can.
It's possible. It's possible.
Kenny, how possible is it to win a league with Dawizi in your team? And they do it called Cody. Not Cody. So basically, Kenny, can you win a league with a guy called Darwizi and a guy called Cody Rhodes?
You respect the guy, bro.
Cody was good today, I think.
Kenny, I'll say again. So do you believe that you can win a league with Darwizi and Cody Rhodes?
I think that on the left, if you have Gakpo and Diaz, yes. For me, it's the striker where I'm like...
because Salah... I think he's already surpassed Gerrard right now. There's no question right now. Because when all is said and done, he will go down as one of the Premier League's greats. And Kenny, here's the thing. There's a narrative, because I like my narratives, Kenny. Don't let Arne Slot win this league this season. Don't you dare. Because that is a nasty narrative. So, Kenny, I ask again, what are the chances of Arne Slot realistically winning this league with Salah doing what he's doing?
Like I said, for me, I think that Liverpool, if you're looking at starting 11, I think that pound for pound, they're the only one that can argue with Man City that they have like the best starting 11. I think that if you look at each player there, I think that you can make an argument that they have the best starting 11 in the league. For me, it's about the squad and can Arne Slot manage that squad properly. So far, he's done well because they're top in the Champions League, they're top in the Premier League as well. I think they qualified for the League Cup as well. So I'm like, now the games are going to start coming. The games are going to start coming thick and fast. So can they keep up the form that they're at right now? But yeah, like I said, they have the best defense in the league. Even like if you look at today's game, they struggled first half. Brighton probably could have gone. Like they should have maybe killed the game, but they stayed in the game. I think Keller, the backup goalkeeper, makes some big save. And yeah, second half, like, as soon as Gakpo scored that first, like the equalizer, I knew they were going to win. But and that's the thing, especially at home. The thing with Liverpool is like when they scored that equalizer, I'm like, yeah, it's done. The thing with Liverpool is they can blitz you quite easily as well. I've seen they've done it to a couple teams. They did something similar to Ipswich as well, where like they score quickly in quick succession and they just kill the game. And like I said, once they got the lead, like it's done. Like
okay, but you look at this team and you feel that they can beat City to the title. You feel because my thing, we can't. Salah, we know what Salah is going to bring him. Salah is always going to provide. He's always going to be consistent. Can the supporting cast be up to Salah's level? Because if they are up to Salah's level, they can win the league 100%. That's just my question.
No, I did think, like I said, for me on the left, you have like between Diaz and Gakpo, I think you have there enough that if you combine those two, I think you have enough. For me, it's the striker. Like so far, Darwin, I think that obviously right now the guy is doing 9 to 5. Like the guy is doing shifts, but now it's true. He's doing. Without the ball, I think the guy is doing everything that you want from a striker. Modern day, like no modern day striker.
What is it like? Wait, he's doing everything you want from a striker. Like, wait, hang on. Is it what I want from a striker? Goals?
Is he putting in the hard shifts? Kenny, is he putting in the hard shifts?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not for me, guys. We have to end this. We can't. If you're a striker and you put in a shift and not score, you've not done your job as a striker. I'm sorry. You're a striker. You're here to score goals.
Well,
sorry, you can't reinvent the wheel. If you're a striker, your job is to score goals.
Your job is to
No, but you don't wait Haaland for Haaland scores goals and you don't wait him.
No. I call Haaland a bum footballer, but an amazing goal scorer. Two different things.
But you still call him a bum footballer.
Yes, because he is.
No, but the thing is that with Darwin, your job is that when you have a guy like Salah that's good. Salah is the guy that's going to be scoring the loads of goals. You need Darwin to do like a Firmino type job. We need you to score occasionally, but what we need you to do is work hard for the team and like tire the defenders and.
Kenny, I'm just saying now. Back in my day, strikers would be pissed off if they didn't get a goal. So we've not evolved from that to a striker should be happy if he's tired out the defenders. Then he's done his job. If I tire out the defenders, job done. Basically, like what's called Ethan Hunt, mission accomplished. John Wick.
It depends on the team you're on. Like for example, Liverpool. Like, you keep saying Firmino. Firmino was never this great goal scorer. But the guy, when you have guys like Salah, Mane that are next to you, you have goals. Like,
Kenny, no. But Kenny, what was Firmino doing? He was still doing for football. What was doing? Creating, playmaking. Yeah, so basically, if Nunes is not scoring, but you're creating and playmaking, oh my gosh, well done, 100%. Because you see, I can accept that evolution of the striker has now morphed into the number 10 and is now providing for now the evolution of the wingers who are now the inside forwards. I can accept that, but Kenny. What I am not going to accept, what I will never, ever accept is a striker who doesn't score goals and doesn't create. If you do neither of those and all you do is work hard, I will never accept that. That's trash.
Kenny, I think we have to understand. I think we have to accept something with Liverpool and Klopp. I think Liverpool bought Nunez to move away from that Firmino mode of striker. I think that if Klopp wanted a centre forward who could link up play, he would have probably gone to the Bundesliga and found a centre forward like that. But I think the reason they dropped so much money on Nunez is to shift away from that sort of.
Of course.
No. Because sorry, Kenny. If Nunez is not providing either goals or creativity at a high clip, Liverpool can't win this league. If he does, you're providing consistent goals or consistent creativity, Liverpool have a great chance of winning this league. That's all just the facts.
No, but for me, the thing is that, like I said, you have Salah is the guy that can get you 25, 30 goals. For me, that's your goal scorer. And then if you look at the left side, between Gakpo and Diaz, like I said, I think they can get you at least 20 league goals. For me, the striker is him and Jota. They're different type of. I think Jota is more of a finisher type guy. But as of now, what I'm seeing from Nunes, like I said, the guy runs around. Today, he could have had an assist for Salah. But the thing, like I said, that it does that is important for the team is the shift, when they put on the shift. And for me, when you have Salah there, Salah is the guy that's going to score you consistently. That is going to
and create as well, score and create
as well. Like the other two, they just need to do Nunes don't need to score like 20 goals. I think if he scores between 10, 15 goals, I think that's decent enough. But like I said, and especially with the defense that they have right now, and the midfield, there's for me that's the midfield. I feel like Szoboszlai for me. I need more from you, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring in some. Hold on. Quickly.
One last, because people, you keep talking about that when this Szoboszlai guy. This guy is a Mason Mount type number 10, man. This guy is
nonsense.
This guy is a defensive number 10, man. The guy, offensively, for me, he brings nothing.
And so much was made of him coming to the boy. He's not lived up to expectation. Hold on, sorry, Gatlock, talk to me.
Can I go after Gatlock?
Yeah, so do you think Salah can lead Liverpool to the league? Yeah.
No, he cannot. He will do his best, but he cannot. Let's be honest.
And why is that? Because you don't believe in the supporting cast?
They're a cast. They're not really supporting. They're like extras, if we're being honest. They're not really doing anything. Because shout out Nunes, and I'm getting tired of praising players for doing the basic 1, 2, 3 of football. Oh, he tired out the centre backs. Well, when you're playing 90 minutes, they'll get tired anyway. So I don't understand like this whole like for example.
Okay. So do you feel that it's a modern day football, and it's acceptable for Nunes' role to be he put in a shift, and that's just important for the greater working of the system? Or I need goals or creativity.
What number is on his back?
I think it might be a 9. It says 9. It's 9. I think it's 9.
I think it's 9.
Yeah, it's number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, number 9. I'm sorry. Like I'm expecting goals from you. That's number 1 thing I'm expecting from you. This whole assist. I don't look at your assists before I look at your goals when you're in number 9. I'm sorry. Okay, if you're my striker, like Havertz, I don't blame him because he ain't a number 9. Okay, he's a number 29 or whatever he is now. He's not a number 9. So that's the only reason why I never get on Havertz. But for Nunes, you are at number 9. You were brought to be the goal scorer. You're supposed to help Salah. Play on the left, play on the right. I don't care. I need you to score goals. For Liverpool, I didn't really watch their game today, if I'm being honest. I watched them against Chelsea. They are a good team, but come January, I feel they will drop points. And let's be honest, the title will go to the team that's done it 4 in a row. I'm expecting 5 in a row. I know they lost to Bournemouth today, but I'm sorry.
So over 38 games, you don't see Liverpool going over City in third. Because see, my thing though is, if Arne Slot wins this league, this will be, because we have to ask questions about Arteta, ask questions about Klopp, and this would be a monumental achievement. First season.
If he does against this man and against Haaland, if he does it, I had it will be too much. Because
and also I don't want to hear anything about Rodri and everything. No, because to this being your first season and looking at this team that doesn't have Mane or Firmino, that is so reliant on Salah to beat that team with that squad, with that amount of spending power. That would be a huge W. Because I just feel like if the task is it's too difficult. It's too hard.
First of all, I saw your Twitter when somebody was like, okay, do you owe Rodri an apology? And I'm just like, oh my God. And these people are so annoying. I mean, football fans, this is why I like to stay off Twitter. Because
yes.
Because you're acting like as if City were not winning titles before this guy came in. Like, literally.
Wait, hold up. I think they got 100 points and 98 points before Rodri.
Yeah, Rodri came in like 2019 or something. So it's like, Look, for Liverpool, they will run them close, but let's be honest. We're not. The only thing I can say about you, HH, is that you were correct. I think you were correct about one thing. Everybody was expecting Arsenal to do runners up 3 years in a row. It may actually be another team that comes second. The only problem is that you got the team that will come second wrong. It might be Liverpool at this rate. That's the thing. Because this thing is not going to be. We're in October. We've only played 10 games now.
Yeah.
So there's still 28 to go. City will eventually win this league, and honestly, I think they'll win it by before the like around 36 or something.
So you don't think this will go to the last day?
It never does. I mean, okay, last season did.
Last season went to the last day. Season goal was like 2 games or 3 games to spare.
Yeah, but the thing about City is usually when they win it, they now start losing games because they don't care. In last season, it went to the last day. The Arsenal really should have. Honestly, I can tell that because when I look at this Arsenal team, because I didn't talk about Arsenal. Let me just go back to Arsenal for a while.
Yeah, go for it.
I was listening to the halftime space when you guys were talking, and I was hearing you guys talk about Arteta trusts his experienced players. I need to talk about something. I need to understand what people are saying about this thing. What is your definition of experienced player? Because
shouldn't experience come with, man, he knows how to win, and I know because he has experience of winning, this is what he'll provide. In that whole Arsenal team, outside of Zinchenko and Jorginho,
and who did,
and Jesus,
they were just part of the team. They weren't really like a driving force to winning. When you think of the guys,
give Jorginho his credits. Like you see, Jesus and Zinchenko, you were side chicks. Jorginho, you were a regular starter for that UCL.
I can't lie. I got more respect for Jorginho after seeing Enzo Fernandez. I can't even lie.
Yeah. So
no. He was good for the Champions League, not the league.
Yes.
If we're talking about league football, it's mostly Jesus and Zinchenko. They didn't really do that much. So I'm like, when you talk about experienced players, I'm talking about the experience of winning trophies. Not how many years you've been playing in the sports. Or else, we're calling Rashford an experienced player or something, or Mikel Merino an experienced player, even though he hasn't really. So look, we all know who's going to win this title if we're being honest, okay? Like, you can talk about how trash some of the players are.
Okay. As a percentage, what percentage terms would you give Liverpool with Salah? So basically, Salah stays fit. Because again, if Salah is injured, I don't want to hear about Liverpool. They have 0 chance. So let's say Salah stays fit, doesn't have any major injury. What percentage chance would you give Liverpool?
Even if Salah stays fit, he will still have a purple patch. Salah has never been amazing for a whole season. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't drop lower than a certain level.
Like he doesn't. Yeah, he
doesn't drop lower than a certain level.
There's times where he's never like garbage for a long period of time.
No, he's never garbage for a long period of time. But at the same time, he's never amazing for a long period of time. You never drop of a certain level, but I'm not expecting him to be scoring goals, especially now that he's 32, fam. So it's like I give them. If we're over, like, how are we doing the percentage? Is it them versus City like possession?
No. As in, like, basically, like, what percentage chance do you give them of winning the league if Salah stays fully fit?
I'll give you a 40% chance.
God damn!
I'm not banking over a team that has done 6 and 7. Sorry.
Well, hold on. Let me quickly get this to Kopinski's man. Shout out to Abrisfair. Arsenal needs a veteran striker, but will sign a prospect. I mean, you put Gyökeres in his team. Suddenly, the team looks different. Like, you see, the thing that just scares me is City had Aguero. Once Aguero left, we cannot replace him. They got Haaland. Arsenal, you're trying to beat the greatest Premier League team of all time without an actual striker. Havertz is not a striker. Trossard is not a striker. Jesus came out and said that he's not a striker. Like, what gives?
What makes me laugh is I said this thing during the summer. Like, I don't know why managers just don't do the simple thing. Everyone has said it for how many years? You need a striker. You see, at least Pep was winning when he wasn't even having a striker in the first place. You've not really done anything. You need a striker. You need to go and buy Mikel Merino and Califiori.
AR said, it's Arsenal. They'll be 5th, 6th come January. I wouldn't go that far. For me, based on how well they've done last season, like, give them the
they'll make top 4. They'll make top 4 pretty easily.
All right, so let me present this into you guys. So, simple question: is Amorim going to bring Man United back to glory?
Can I speak on this?
No.
Wait, okay, what's it?
Oh, can I speak on Amorim?
Yeah, go for it. Okay, go for it. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Like, I might be in the minority on the chat on the panel, but I think it's a pretty good appointment, man. I can't even lie.
So you don't think he's too young?
Nobody says it's not a good appointment.
No. I think
he's not going to.
most people, most managers today, were taking over like current top jobs or young player, young.
No. Okay, that's true. But look at the size of the job at United, the popularity of the club, and how effed up the club has been since Fergie has left.
Yeah. I understand that. I think ultimately, like what they're looking for is probably a they probably want a process type manager rather than a git type manager.
Yes, smart.
That's what this shows to me. I think Amorim also though he's proven the fact that he is a winner. I mean I've seen people comparing it to Eric Ten Hag's job. I actually have a Portuguese friend who follows the Portuguese league in detail. I was actually talking to this about him. So like, bro, before Amorim came in, I believe Sporting hadn't won a league title in over like 21 years.
Oh wow!
And he won them their first league title. I think it was like 2000, the last time they won it before he came. So he won it with a certain team that he built on his own through the youth academy, through transfers that he pointed out. And then that team got sold off. If you remember, the likes of Nuno Mendes, Mateus Nunes, a couple of other players as well that I can't really remember. Pedro Porro, those guys all got sold off. He had to rebuild that team. He rebuilt that team with the new guys like Gyökeres. Remember João Paulinho as part of that earlier team. He got sold. He replaced him with Ugarte, sold him for 60 million, then got another player, won the league with him. So what he's shown is the ability to build and rebuild teams and win leagues with them whilst not having the most stacked squad in the division, because Benfica and Porto have better squads than Sporting.
No. Again, that is impressive. But what works in Portugal may not work in the Premier League. That's one. And another thing is, again, shout out to FC Porto, shout out to Benfica. The Premier League has a lot of very tough teams, and the Premier League keeps on getting more and more better each year.
It's not just even that. I don't want to sound disingenuous, but it's easier to win with a team that is not really like the expectation is not that much. In United, despite their shittiness of the past 10 years of not winning any major competition, there's still a pressure of winning something for United.
See, no. I understand that. I think the whole thing, if Amorim is gonna be, I think, there's a reason why Liverpool wanted Amorim. Like, let's not forget that Liverpool wanted Amorim before Salah. Like, there was a reason why they wanted him. Like,
several teams wanted him apparently.
Yeah. So he's definitely a very good, very impressive manager based on what he's done. What it's gonna be based upon, the United job is how he deals with the players. Like, if Amorim comes in and plays a completely different formation to once he played at Sporting, if he plays a completely different formation he decides to cater to the likes of Rashford, Bruno, Garnacho, and all that, like, no, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna. That's the most important thing. How he's gonna handle Manchester United as an institution.
What's called? SK, talk to me. Amorim, is he gonna cook?
It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to say this. I don't think because I think the board is going to give him a lot of support, because I don't think a lot of the players that are at the club currently are going to fit with what he wants to do. Like in terms of his.
No. There needs to be a massive clear out for sure.
Yeah, like because in terms of
wasn't there just a massive coming in recently?
No. Because and that is why I say that this is going to be a tough situation, because if Amorim comes in, Anthony, Rashford, Casemiro. A lot of these guys, he's like, bro, I'm sorry, I can't work with these guys. But the issue is that Rasmus was 70, Anthony was 100. How much was Casemiro? And these are guys that I believe should be surplus to requirements for if you're trying to build a whole new team. Sorry, SK.
I was gonna say, okay, at least for this season, right? Because the thing with Amorim is that, in terms of build up, he values center backs that are quick and good on the ball, like especially like the Ignacio guy. So who does he really have at Man United that could fill that role? I don't really know, right? In terms of, and then his big thing too is he likes to press a lot. Typically, he usually likes to press from like a weird like shape, but he uses like 5 players to do it. So who at Man United do you really know that like press that well to begin with? So it's kind of like all those little things that he's gonna have to figure out. Also, he values wing backs a lot. So, is he just gonna put 2 fullbacks there? Is he gonna put a winger and a fullback? Like, these are all the things that you kind of have to worry about. One player I do think that's probably gonna cook under him is gonna be Ugarte, just because Ugarte is like a pressing merchant. That's literally what he's there for. But he doesn't really have the discipline to hold, like proper positioning. But under Amorim's system, it's not going to be like as a point for him to do that. In my kind of like, what's it called? Something that was kind of pushing HG. You know who might cook, and this is going to be, you guys are going to be kind of weird.
Don't say Rashford.
No.
No, don't say who I think. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Wait, who?
Bruno.
Anthony.
Bruno.
Wait, who? Wait, ask you who?
I think Anthony at left back could work, bro. I think Anthony.
Oh my days! No.
How? That's stupid.
The guy said break. No, I dropped the
SK, like I mean,
bro, I need at least one break. I need
yeah, it's good. Did he just say Anthony? Did he just say Antonell at left back?
SK, did you just watch the James Lawrence Alcott channel and say this?
Wait, SK,
I actually did.
No, SK, explain yourself.
Like, so in what's it called? In terms of like the rationale would be more so like because when it comes to how he uses wingbacks, like he needs people that like can obviously press in the front, but like the wingbacks aren't usually as deep as like a normal fullback, so you wouldn't need like someone that's just a straight up defender there. And out of all the wingers that Man United have, none of them really have like that pressing like mentality outside of probably Garnacho. Like Rashford doesn't press. Who else does they even have that play with? Like I don't think Diallo presses like that either. Like that's why I said it was like out of left field. I didn't say like that's definitely going to work. I just said that's why I said
SK, that's not out of left field. That's out of psycho field, bro. That's from outer space.
One thing I will say
at left back.
One thing I will say, and I think it's been.
Fair to him, he's not even good at his normal position.
I don't think it's that bad of a thing.
One thing I will say is
wait, hold on. AK.
One thing I will say is like I think it's been referred to in the chat. Like he plays a lot like Flick, like in terms of having a really high line, really high press, attacking. He attacks with 5-6 players. He uses a lot of combinations centrally. He's kind of similar to Flick, except he defends with 3. Flick defends with 2. So
yeah.
I want to see how it works, bro. I think it's a good point.
AK, I'm begging you.
No. God, no.
United are not.
Okay, let's. There's no. There's that because we're not comparing La Masia to current. There's that, and also
I'm just saying he plays a similar way. I'm not saying he's gonna be
no. And hell, SK, if Amorim comes in and Anthony is now seen as one of the best performing left wing backs in the world, SK, I will owe you an apology. Several people. And I'm like, SK, I was wrong, and I did not see what you saw. All I'm saying though, SK, that guy that I saw, that favela fidget spinner that I saw there needs divine intervention. Not a position change, divine intervention. That's what that fidget spinner from Brazil needs.
That's very true. That's fair. The last thing I'm going to say, HH, is that, when this guy comes in, the guy that they got from Atalanta, Haaland. Because you know how people have been making excuses. Oh, he doesn't get enough chances. They're not creating enough for him. Like Amorim's system is literally designed to get strikers stat pad goals. So like, we're gonna see if he's actually like if all those excuses actually like were true or if he's just not of the level. Because
are you talking about Rasmus?
No one is repping the moose. Wait, hold on. So Waisuke, Amorim, is he your savior? Samasi, you're Ronan. I don't know what club you support.
She's not even on loan anymore. She just put Samasi there.
Wait, okay. So Samasi, who do you support now? You're still on loan.
Yeah, I'm still on loan.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. Because Waisuke, Amorim, what are we saying?
I'm not the coward.
Samasi, thank you. So Waisuke, Amorim, what are you saying now? Waisuke?
She is a spy.
I'm not.
Look,
thank you. Man, I don't need a spy to stop them.
Look,
is he the savior? Is this the guy that Fergie should have chosen instead of that Scottish dude called David?
He would have been like 25 when Fergie would have made that choice, right?
No, I would have been like 4 or 2.
Not you.
Oh my God.
Amorim. Oh yeah, Amorim.
Oh my.
Yeah, why is it talk to me?
No, this guy's actually disgusting, bro. Look, Ruben, man. I honestly, as a manager, I like him. I just don't think going straight into this United position, he has the tools to unpack what he wants to do. Like he just doesn't. The football that I've seen him predominantly play, this team cannot play that style of play. I look again. I'll stand corrected if a month down the line, United are 3rd in the league.
But sorry, real quick. But it's interesting to say because the report was that he wanted to join at the end of the season, which means let's say summer, or rather, if he's going on the end of the season, he can now start preparing what he wants to go and leave preseason. So when you come in the summer, it can now be 18. He can now work with. But they said no, now or never. So do you think that this could upset things if he's coming now? Because that's key. Because his mindset was, I can't just come in now. This team needs a total rebuild, i.e., in the summer. So if I'm coming in now to do what? Honestly, so you want me to work miracles with this mess that has happened?
I mean, look, he's coming in now. Even though he doesn't want to, he's coming in now to do a Sam Allardyce. Like he's trying to do a big Sam right now.
Yes,
that's what.
So basically, this is route one. Maybe this is just route one.
I'm not relaxed. I'm not expecting him to come in and then just revolutionize the way that United are playing straight away. This is from now until the end to the end of May. This is just gonna be good.
So Marcel, let's bless you. Continue. Let's just talk. Just talk. Sebastian, thank you. Just meet your man.
From now till the end of May, this is just pure good. Like just rack up as many points in the league. I do not expect him to implement anything drastic. But it will be interesting to see what his first starting 11 will be.
So do you think that Ineos made a bad call to hire him now? Or would it have been better to do whatever you want, pre-contract, join at the end of the season, so once you now finish off with Sporting Lisbon, you now have the entire summer to now work on a new team. So would it have been better for him to come next season, or...
I would have. Oh yeah, I would have preferred it at the end of the season, as in like early as possible, straight after the end of the season, because I think what should have happened is what was going to happen with Oli, when Oli came in, before that sick bastard Rio Ferdinand opened his mouth and gave him a contract. on live TV.
Yo, leave Real alone, bro.
I will,
Don't leave
no,
Real.
no, I will never forgive him. I will never forgive him for that. I will never.
No. Real talks a lot. The guy talks a lot.
No, he talks a lot, bro. He talks too much. You know, he couldn't.
Contract down,
You know, he was itching to tweet something after United beat Leicester. He was itching to say something.
In a bloody EFL Cup, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. What about the Ballon d'Or he was tweeting all this time?
Whoa! The static is crazy.
Gatlock. Is that World War I or World War II? That's what
Jesus, bro.
like, trust me, bro. Or is that Desert Storm? Continue, Westgate.
I know Nepa is after you, but relax. Look, what I would have wanted was that to give Ruud until the end of the season and see what he does, bro. Let's be real.
But wait, again, do you know what? But do you know what the danger is? What if you have an Ole? What if Ruud?
No, because
so then and it's like wins, and United end up coming second, win an FA Cup. Then it's like
that's
you should announce
we need that.
So okay. You say Ruud ended the season, you sign a pre-contract, so it's done.
What I mean.
And Ruud cooks.
Yeah, but
and you're like. But he cooked.
You'd be a good assistant manager.
If you sign a pre-contract, I'd imagine there will be some kind of discussion between Ruben and Ruud at some point. Like, if there's a pre-contract for Ruben to come in at the end of the season, I'd imagine Ruben would want something in place at the club where when he walks in, it's not a complete disaster. So communication will be there, but personally, because it's for me and for most sane United fans, the road from now to the end of the season is just vibes, and do not get relegated. That is
crazy.
The idea.
That's crazy. Wait, hold on, let me close the door. So shout out to on loan with a manager change, drop the asteroid. Hold up. Is this Samasi?
Oh my God, guys!
Yes, it is.
Damn bloody fool!
All because of melanin taxation.
No, it just
all because of
wasn't-
melanin taxation.
It just wasn't company by itself. It was the whole
Mm,
thing going on.
yeah,
with Bayern.
sure.
Can
We'll
I
also
talk
go.
about
Oh,
Man
okay,
United?
Sebastian, real quick, go for it. Talk about it real quick. Go for it.
Man United may be back. Okay, I think.
Oh, nah. Cut her off.
Yeah. No.
You see, now this.
Okay,
don't take this
Tommy,
personally.
Cut that bitch
off. No.
He said it. I didn't say it. He said it. I didn't say it.
YSK,
No, YSK, you said I should play it. YSK, you said I should play it.
That's crazy.
YSK, you said I should play it. YSK, I blame you. Smash continue. Smash continue.
That's crazy. The B word.
Smash continue. Smash.
I
So what you
think
saying?
he's a great manager, and let's face it, Bruno and Rashford will not be part of his team. Let's face it. Well, he plays with wing backs or not wingers, and Bruno is the worst number 10 I've seen. So you
Bruno is
know who
Portuguese.
will cook in this under Amorim? Mainu. I think if Mainu stays as number 10, he will cook. He will cook. So
Isn't Bruno the number 10? And isn't Bruno Portuguese? So isn't like a Portuguese Lisbon tax?
Bruno is shit that
Bro,
fucking word.
if
No.
you think that is true, that is true. I agree on that. But if you think that Ruben is
Wasn't he
going to
better
come
than
in,
Pogba? Wasn't that
If-
what people used to say?
nobody,
Nobody's
no.
better than
Look,
Pogba.
That's what I was
look,
hearing. That was
bro,
the conversation
that's a
I was
break.
having.
That's a
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
That's a disgusting thing to say.
Yeah,
Nobody
said that.
Did you see what this guy just did? Like,
Nobody said that. But look,
doing an interview.
bro,
Yeah, this guy is crazy, man.
Ruben will not.
Yes,
I
Man
promise you
United.
this. Bruno is keeping his position. He
Oh, no,
is keeping his
come on.
position.
Portuguese tax.
No.
Bruno is
Yeah,
taking
bro,
his
he's
position.
keeping his position.
He's keeping his position.
No.
And also, no, trust me, Amorim, he's going to make it his main cause of that. He's going to build that team around Bruno.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
About Bruno, Man United are doomed. That word is shit as a number 10. He can't pass. And he always pinks the ball. He's erratic as hell. He cannot keep
Hot
it.
potato. Get rid of the ball in 3 seconds or less.
It's so mind-boggling how you see number 10 AJ. I can't believe it. If better want Manu, use Rashford. He needs to be sold also. I don't want to see him.
You know who Rashford is.
Yo,
Gatlock. You can't put a mic next to a landmine.
Yeah,
it's dangerous. Like literally, your mic. I think it's got the virus. Like it's static. So maybe reset to come back in. So Smasi, last 2 minutes because we need to move to the next one. Hurry up.
Man United bought in the summer actually suit the system he's gonna play. So I think he doesn't need a lot of time with the players Man United have. So I think he will cook. HH, I'm gonna say it.
What?
Man United are gonna be.
Stop. Okay, so guys, very briefly here before we go to our predictions. So now, Marcelo's contract got. Thank you. So Marcelo's contract got terminated.
The guy still plays.
So I'll tell you this. So this is how it went. He's playing for Fluminense in Brazil. He was about to be subbed on. His manager is giving him instructions, and apparently he says to the manager, "Don't touch me." I'm like, "What?" And he keeps saying to the manager, "Don't touch me." Then the manager then changes his mind and says, "No, don't come on," and then sends him back to the bench. And the next thing we know, his contract has been terminated.
I thought it said he didn't like the. I've heard he didn't like the tactics or something like that.
No. That was the first story. The first story was that he didn't like the instructions. Now the latest story was that no, that story was false. Another thing was like he was saying that like don't touch me and stop playing up for the crowd and everything. That is the latest story of what he actually said.
But the guy still plays.
Yes, he still plays. He's 37.
Do we know the name of the manager? Because I know who Marcelo.
It's the Brazil. Oh yeah, Fluminense. They're coached by the old Brazil coach, like the guy who lost to Morocco in a friendly.
Right, so we don't need to talk about this story then.
But
okay. All I'm saying is that if you're a club, is that enough to terminate a guy's contract? If a player says to a manager, "Don't touch me," what if he has cooties?
I don't think it's just because of that. I think probably outside they probably had a conversation and stuff happened. Like, I don't think they didn't terminate the contract just because of that. Like they probably.
Are you taking Marcelo at United at left back?
100%. Well, because considering United don't actually have a left back at the moment employed, or an active left back anyway, I'm taking Marcelo. I'm bringing him on the next flight. On the next flight from Brazil right now.
Kenny and SK right now. I'm saying is Cucurella really better than Marcelo?
Yes, man. Stop with this.
AC? Like I mean, like AC.
Marcelo would have you watched Fluminense?
SK 37 is the new 22.
He won the Copa del Rey with them, Kenny. He won the Copa del Rey with them.
Copa del Rey, you mean the Libertadores?
Wait.
Yeah, Copa Libertadores.
Wait, hold on. SK.
No, you said 37 was the new 22, right?
Yes.
Excuse me?
No, I'm saying that Marcelo is 37 and 37 is the new 22.
Barry, I'm still taking
that sounds like something a 37-year-old would say. But I'm just saying it's really not HH.
Really? Why? SK, how old are you?
I'm 22.
It's your old man.
I thought you said.
No, wait. I'm literally like I'm like 2 years old younger than SK. I'm 20. I'm 2 years younger than SK.
She's still 37, but don't forget 37 and he's Brazilian. That's real.
As in, so you mean that he's basically 70, he's basically cooked.
Yeah, he's basically
he's not a Thiago Silva type Brazilian.
Okay. Do you see Carlo giving me a call out at Real?
To do what?
Nah.
What?
What?
Did you say to do what? Did you just say to do what?
I can't lie. I think he's better than Mendy. I can't lie. I think he's better than Mendy.
Honest question right now.
No.
Honest, Marcelo or Mendy?
Honest question.
Well, he's better than Mendy, man. I'm taking Marcelo. I'll take Marcelo over Mendy.
No, Kenny, you're honestly taking Mendy over Marcelo in 2024.
This is a wake up call. These men need to retire, man. Like, come on, man.
Man, you guys are ages, bro.
Kenny,
You guys are
Kenny,
ages.
Kenny, wasn't Marcelo in
Marcelo
this
is
team?
younger than you. How's that
Wait,
ages?
hold on. What is it? Okay, Kenny, what's saying? Kenny.
I said, hang up the boots and let it go, man. Let it go. So just retire. That's a sign
No,
right there.
Kenny, it's time to clock out. It's time to clock out.
Wow. Okay. So guys, let's now get to the real right now. So guys, here's the thing. Kenny and SK this week is going to define the human race. Like,
what do you mean today?
No, this week. These 7 days.
Oh yeah, the election as well. Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, that. So yeah, these 7 days.
I thought you were including that in the 7 days.
No, this Sunday and next Sunday. This is about the human race. This Sunday and next Sunday. These two games. Can I land? These 2 games will define humanity, and will define what this will define generations and what our children will do. Now, my thing is this, guys. SK and Kenny. If we win these 2 games. Kenny and SK, it's a very different conversation right now.
I'm seeing some stuff from my SK that I'm like,
Okay, hold on, Kenny, like what?
Like this inverting goose to
Okay, all right, okay, so now let's go to predictions. Let's go to predictions. So so my thing is AK, what is your prediction? I need to hear scoreline.
Prediction for United Chelsea, correct?
Yes.
I'll go with the thing is that Chelsea are far better, but United just have that juju against Chelsea at home. So I'll go with a 2-2. I'll go with a 2-2.
What? 2-2? Why?
When was the last time United beat Chelsea, bro? Chelsea beat United.
The last time Chelsea beat United Old Trafford was 11 years ago.
AK, just
so you're expecting me to?
I'm a Chelsea fan as well.
Why is it gonna change? Why is it gonna change?
Okay. Keep your bombers 2-2.
AK, just to clarify, that's a 2-2 win for Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah, possibly.
Slade, prediction. Score prediction.
Come back to me. I have to see. I forgot who plays for United.
It's one.
No, I'm trying to think.
No. It's real. That's real talk.
Thomas Bruno.
Wait, it's finished that.
Thomas Bruno and Rashford.
Gatlock. What is? Score prediction, Gatlock. Score prediction. No, I slipped.
Bro,
I slipped. I slipped.
Sexiest things ever, bro.
Gatlock. Score prediction.
You know that guy's not played 5 games for you since you made that.
Bro, made more appearances in the hospital wing than Chelsea's, right?
We need that Todd B, man. The Todd B.
Actually, how many games has Reece James played in the Todd B era, bro? Like, actually.
Boy, it does sound like you're saying Weejay, bro. It does sound like you're saying Weejay.
Gatlock.
Weejay.
I think Neymar has more appearances for us.
Can I have a prediction, please?
United at home. I don't know, man. I'm not expecting anything to change, if I'm being honest. 2-1 Chelsea.
Fortune prediction.
2-1 United.
Why?
New manager bounce and the fact that Chelsea haven't won at Old Trafford in 11 years.
Wait, this new manager bounce thing. You know, Ruud was there.
Wait, that's not real stat. That's not real stats.
Oh my God!
No, I didn't. Wow. I read an article on the Athletic earlier this week. But,
There's no way that's a real stat.
Well, we are so bad at Old Trafford, it's ridiculous.
Okay, what's the word? KJ.
I'm not gonna lie to you, HH. That defense, oh my days. Bro, Chelsea, yeah. You know what? I'm probably gonna go 2-2 just because our record's so bad and I don't trust our defense against those attackers, bro.
No. Can I
No, it's too late.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
You see the same result.
Gatlock, it's too late.
No,
Okay,
it's
what's
too
the
late.
same results? What's the same result? What is
It's
it?
the same
Gat
results.
lost is too late, man.
I'm just going to reduce it by 1 goal. I think it's just going to be 1-0. Because I'm sorry, one has trash defense.
Wait, that's
one
a
has
break. That's a break.
So hold on. So 1-0 to who?
To Chelsea. I've not changed it.
Chelsea ain't keeping no clean sheets.
Yeah, we're not keeping it. Wait, Gatlock, we have a Gatlock. We have a defender who has a hat inside in his haircut like Drake. That's one of our defenders. And another defender who's called the Shield.
I have a question. Is Enzo Fernandez playing?
Yeah, it's Enzo.
Hopefully not. KJ, score and KJ and prediction.
2-2. Unfortunately.
Slade, do you have a prediction?
Yeah. 3-2 United.
3-2 United.
Bruno 97th minute penalty.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god.
No, listen.
Yo, you don't.
Oh my god. Lord have
Wait.
mercy, no, please.
No.
Oh my god.
Bruno so much. I hate Bruno so much.
No.
No.
I hate both.
Bro,
Because
that's enough. That's enough
I want
prop for the
chaos.
whole season, bro.
Okay. So what's
I
the
like
code?
how Samasi is like, I hate this player, so he will never succeed.
Wait. So Samasi, prediction. Score prediction.
Listen, I think United will cook in the future, but right now it's gonna be 3-2 win for Chelsea.
Oh, unlucky. I'm going to leave the Chelsea guys out. YSK prediction. Score prediction. YSK score prediction. Let me guess. 4-0.
Okay, I don't know what that was. This guy's not taking his meds. Look.
Actually, I'm taking vitamins. Actually, so
my
sister gave it to me. So
my can I land? My prediction. I think it's gonna be.
What the? Okay.
Oh, we want to.
Oh my god. Okay. Why is SK? Look, what's it called? SK.
I'm not gonna lie to you, HH. I'm scared, bro.
Scared of what? Who?
Wait. Let me give my prediction, man. Let me give.
No. Why SK? You tried to be cool. You wasted your prediction.
Let me give my prediction. That was Bram calling. Relax, man. It's okay.
That's your phone call ringtone. Okay, continue.
Yeah, that was Bram calling. Look, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a hard watch, HH. This is gonna be a pause. This is gonna be a very difficult watch because these two. I can't remember the last entertaining Chelsea United game, especially at Old Trafford.
What are you talking about?
At Old Trafford. When was the last entertaining United game at Old Trafford? Tell me.
Wait, like in general or with Chelsea?
It depends for which team.
Just in general.
YSK, give me a damn predict scoreline.
2-0 Chelsea.
SK, talk to me. SK, talk to me.
Yeah, HH. You asked me why I'm scared because HH. The last time Chelsea beat United, I was in middle school, and I'm now about to graduate like grad school. So I went through.
Wait, when was the last time?
Wait,
I was in middle school. So
no, like what year?
2013.
Oh damn! I wasn't. I think I was in like I was 8 years old then.
It didn't even know what like. Ike was eating crayons at that age, bro. So like, and Ike look.
Bro, I was mentally developed at 8. Shut up.
Bro,
wait, hold on. So SK, so you're saying that every child
I wasn't gifted and talented, bro. Respect.
Wait, hold on. So SK, you're saying that every child eats crayons. I did not eat crayons. I ate different stuff, but it wasn't crayons.
Did you say in 2013 at that age, AK could have gone to court, man.
Crayons as a kid.
Well, I wasn't gifted in
I was eating other stuff, but it wasn't crayons. SK, give me a prediction. SK, prediction.
AK was old enough to go to court.
In our bum ass country, I agree. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Oh
That's
my god.
Is that real?
Okay. Gatlock.
Yo,
Here's the thing.
what?
Gatlock. Whenever there's anything to do with Nigeria that's mostly negative, we keep it in-house.
Bro,
And it should stay in-house.
It's unlimited ammunition, man.
Look, we don't. This stuff shouldn't be published. It should be kept within us, and we discuss it within us. AK, I'm not elaborating. AK, I'm going to mute you. I'm going to throw you out. I'm not elaborating. SK.
Every stream, I think it can't.
Nigeria.
8-year-olds can go to court in Nigeria.
SK. Prediction.
Why?
If you're young enough, you're old enough, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every stream, I think you can't sink any lower. And then
But my thing is that when you look at the policeman, he said, if you're 13, you can go to court, yes.
You can go to court. Yeah, that's been killed me, man.
The thing is that the guy said, like, oh no, all of those kids they're all older than 7. They're older than 7. I said, my friend. So if an 8-year-old does something bad, he now has to defend himself in court. You know what? SK, just keep talking. SK, please keep talking.
Yeah,
SK.
It's called guilt, man. There don't be any brats.
SK.
No, Gallo, that's going.
Can you pull up David T's comment, please?
SK.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Look, Nigeria's one sick country. SK, prediction. Score prediction.
So, yeah. Given that, and the new manager script, I'm still gonna go for a 3-2 Chelsea win, but it's gonna be one of those terrible. How did we pull this off? This team sucks, but man, I just sucked really not much worse that day. 3-2 performances. That's what I'm going with.
So you're saying 3-2 to Chelsea?
Yes, but like I said, scrap.
All right, Kenny, talk to us.
Ah man, if only Ten Hag was still there, man.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
sorry, one more thing. Sorry, Ken. Before you kind of
yeah, go for it.
HH, you said this is gonna determine humanity, right? How can you say about our match against Noah, bro? Noah's Ark.
Kenny, what's your prediction for this game?
Oh my!
Is that game even on stream?
Kenny,
is that even live stream?
Kenny, no, it's not. It's not on stream.
It's actually on TNT.
No, it's not. AK, it's not on stream. Kenny. Kenny's prediction.
Like I said, if Ten Hag was there, I would be so confident. But for me, I'm sorry, we cannot be losing. I cannot be coming on the hangout with YSK, RDS, these shameless guys.
Bro, what do you mean?
Can you pull up Zane get to FCB's comment, please?
Wait, no, okay, Kenny. So give me a prediction. Give me a prediction.
It is good, by the way.
I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw.
Oh,
look at this guy, man. Oh my.
Edith, can you pull up Zane get to FCB's comment?
I'm not pulling that up.
Please.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna be brave.
He's gonna cut the stream.
You're gonna cut the stream. You're gonna cut the stream.
No. Answer. Okay, I'm gonna be brave. No. I'm gonna be brave. Guys, I'm gonna be brave.
Why are you digging?
I'm gonna be brave. You know what, Chelsea man? Because you see, guys, it's called carpe diem.
Bro, it's gonna backfire.
You gotta seize the day.
This is gonna get clipped.
Wait,
SK and Kenny. Gotta seize the day. Samasi, you gotta seize the day. You gotta seize the day. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe. Because sometimes in life, you've got to seize. You've got to jump over through. Like Samantha, it's like how Josh is trying to go out with you and everything. Sometimes you've just got to say, "Hey, I know you, I see you. Hey ho." So that's why I'm going to say. That's why I'm going to say.
What did you?
No. AK, and what? No. AK, I'm standing on business. It's going to be Chelsea. Chelsea 2.